So,
hey, what's up, everybody? What's going on? This is fun speculation. This isn't fun pop. This is supposed to be fun pop, but it's not. This is Summer Games Fest fun hype time. You know, tomorrow predictions. We're gonna try and see what's gonna happen tomorrow. You know, we got more shows before the whole Xbox Bethesda thing, so we're just gonna like kind of sit here and chit chat, figure out like, hey, first off, like, what do we thought? You know, again of that whole Call of Duty thing earlier today. You know, that Call of Duty had the reveal trailer. What maybe if we're gonna expect something, what we're gonna expect from the campaign reveal at Summer Games Fest, as well as other stuff coming for Summer Games Fest. What are we gonna see from Xbox, who is, as Keighley said, is confirmed to be there, right? As well as there's some other stuff. So we'll dive into all that shit and more. But hey, I want to say thanks to the panel for being here. As always, Jasper, what's up, man? How are you?
Yo, how's it going? You give me every day this week, I think, just about. So
I know, bro. I'm loving it. Lots of Jasper this week. Lots of fun stuff though, man. Like yesterday there was the random what was that thing?
Limited run
games. That was fun, you know. Today the Call of Duty thing. Then we got more. There's more stuff tomorrow besides just Summer Games Fest. I can't even keep track, but we're gonna be live for more things as well. And we'll also have PM in the PM tomorrow night to kind of react to everything that we saw. It's gonna be nuts. But we also have the one and only Psychonauts, who makes his triumphant return today from the bed, who he's been rotting away in for over a week. What's up, man? Thanks for. I'm glad you're feeling well enough to be on a show and stuff.
Yeah, if I sound a little muffled, or it's just I'm still congested as hell, so I'm trying to do my best to work through it, you know. But you know, hey, we that Call of Duty little trailer was pretty nice. It was. I liked it. It was. I'm not a huge Call of Duty, fan like how I used to be. So to see what I saw, it really got me excited. Got my juices flowing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was hoping for a little bit more at it. You know what I mean? Although like it looked cool, but it looked like a trailer I've seen probably like 20 times, just a little bit better version of it. But there was a lot of like little Easter eggs in there. You know?
Yeah.
That was really cool to see.
After we watched it the second time, and behind the scenes we're sitting there, we're like, oh, this is from this. So it was nice to see that we're getting a throwback to the old school maps. And if you I don't know if you guys saw it, I threw a post. They actually revealed the Warzone 2 map in the very beginning.
It's a section of it.
Yeah, so they revealed it without really saying it's.
Yeah.
So it was pretty. It was nice. I was like, okay, so they gave us more without giving us too much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was kind of sneaky.
So we already got some awesome questions in the chat as well. Like Doom Reaper says, when's the first stream tomorrow? And shit, dude, I can't, like, hold on. Let me just look at my notes.
Summer Games Fest starts at 2 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Yeah, but
Mav's going live. I have no idea.
There's something before that, isn't there? At like 12 or something, or no? Tomorrow?
I thought you were just going to go 2 hours early just to talk about what we're going to talk about.
Well, I mean, we'll go like 30 minutes early probably to Summer Games Fest, right? But like, yeah. I thought there was potentially something else tomorrow before that.
I don't know. You made the little fucking gift thing.
I mean, look at this, okay? Look, this is all different shows, okay? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is all different shows, okay? This is only as of starting tomorrow. And like every time I feel like I talk to Jasper or Psycho, like, or somebody, they're like, "Oh yeah, there's this thing," and I'm like, "Oh, what?" Like there's another thing.
They had new shows. They had some other shit. Like,
yeah, they keep adding.
I know, man. There's a Capcom thing was just announced yesterday, right? Like, there's a PC gaming show, the Xbox Bethesda show. Like, did you say EA? Is EA having something now?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, they said that they're gonna have to show something.
Well, show
so they're gonna
something.
show something
Show
for that,
something,
yeah.
right?
That's at Summer Game Fest, so that's like their
Well,
thing.
the graphic I had you make, babe, is amazing. The only problem is like there's like a million other things now, so it's like here I'm gonna bring up that I'm gonna bring up that graphic.
Yeah, where is Kaitlin? She's supposed to be here.
Let me bring up this
Supposed
graphic.
to be the fourth horseman.
But yeah,
apocalypse.
Gorilla added a new show on Monday. So, and there's rumors of a possible Nintendo show next week. Those haven't been confirmed. It's kind of like misleading a bit. So we'll see about that. But
why it's Nintendo, so it's like
yeah. So I as far as I can tell you right now, I think that 1:30, 1 o'clock or 1:30 Eastern is going to be when we go live tomorrow. Probably 1 o'clock, and then we'll get hyped up. And, what's going to happen? Because I'm sure there's like a pre-show to Summer Games Fest also.
maybe.
Oh,
there usually
like
is.
they did last year.
Yeah, there usually
They did
is.
An hour.
So we'll be kind of having that on and shoot the shit and have some fun and have a bunch of people together here hanging out, and then we'll do the co-stream for Summer Games Fest, and then we'll give some immediate reactions, just short. And then we'll have PM and the PM tomorrow night. But in the between then, there's going to be some other things. And okay,
Devolver Digital's later that night, and then you're streaming PM and the PM.
Right, so Devolver Digital's at 6 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
And PM and the PM is at 7 p.m. Eastern. But Devolver Digital's show is only like half an hour to an hour, probably.
Yeah, something like that.
So that should work. And then there's more Netflix Geeked Week stuff, which has been going on.
Yeah, the
really
gaming
pass on
one
that.
is really just Friday. Tomorrow is just Stranger Things and something else.
Okay, right on. But are you guys hyped up for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm excited. Wanted to see what everyone's bringing, trailer wise. Even though they say it's things that we've seen, but I mean,
well, I know there's been like 4 or 5 games that already announced that they're there, so like we kind of know quite a bit of what's actually going to be there.
Yeah.
So what is all that though? Like,
I know we saw Street Fighter said that they were going to be there tomorrow. Call of Duty said they're going to be there tomorrow, and there's 2 more games that I can't remember off the top of my head that said they're going to be there tomorrow at Summer Games Fest.
Okay.
Battlefield.
Battlefield's going to be at Summer Games Fest?
No.
Oh man, did y'all see the thing about them like pretty much like
they're like we're fucking done.
They amped them Battlefield, bro.
Yeah.
They just amped it, man. That's going to be a new term when a game just like when a huge publisher just absolutely gives up on a game that people just recently bought, it's going to be called antheming it, right? They anthemed it.
Yeah. And it's funny because it's both times has been EA publishing. So
man, sucks.
They're gonna get a reputation to the point where no one outside of Respawn and BioWare and I don't know what else that they got. They're not gonna people are gonna be leery of buying their fucking games right off the bat. They're gonna wait until to see if it does well. And then by then, and who knows if it does well, because people are probably going to hold off because they've been burnt by Battlefield 2042. They're not. If they kept their word and at least fixed a couple little things, not totally revamped the whole fucking system, but a couple little things like with the specialist and the whole classes and all. If they did a couple little things like that to like, hey, we're trying our best. At least keep the faith. Letting the customer know, the people that bought $70 for this fucking game, that we're gonna do
or more,
right. Or more.
Because a lot of the people that bought the like more bigger editions are the ones that like bought it for all that extra content. Which the first season of content is like so lackluster.
Yeah. The trailer looked cool, but I'm not giving them any more money and playing their game. So
the trailer looked cool, but man, there's like so like little content in there. It's like it's worse than Halo's season 2.
Yeah, it's only 1 map, 2 specialists, 2 weapons.
One specialist, 2 weapons, I think.
Oh, one map, 1 specialist, 2 weapons. What the fuck?
And I think one of the weapons is like a shitty crossbow, so you're never gonna use it.
So it's like at least Halo gave you 2 armor cores, 2 maps, and a couple modes, game modes.
You get a new helicopter, I think, too.
Ho ho ho! Oh, that's so nice.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I don't know. I don't think
enough.
I don't expect any Battlefield thing anywhere until the next one is announced, because they have moved on to making the next Battlefield.
Yeah.
And when they announce that one at some point, like hopefully like 8 years from now, they will come out and they'll be like, "Hey, we're really sorry. We promise we're not gonna fuck you this time." But what they'll probably end up doing is just releasing some of their Battlefield like free to play.
That's what they need to do with this. Refund
They need
everyone
to just
money.
put it in Game Pass at this point.
Well, they're
That's just-
gonna. It's part of EA Play. That could be announced. You know, like if it.
Ooh.
So
Yeah. Whoa! Everyone get Battlefield
Yeah.
2042.
that better not be one of the huge surprises at the Xbox showcase. Everybody, Battlefield's coming to Game Pass, and everybody's like, "Yay!"
But that will just fuel the fucking idiots on Twitter with the whole Game Pass fodder. Those are the games that don't do well.
Yeah, get thrown into Game Pass. Yeah, no, I mean, I think there's going to be some good surprises for Game Pass, but I don't know if any. Here's the thing about the showcase. I don't know if we're going to get any like big announcements of AAA big games coming to Game Pass at the showcase, because usually those deals don't get announced like until like a couple weeks before those games release, because they don't want to stop like people from pre-ordering the game, right?
Well, I think it depends also on the game. Like a single player game, I think maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Like
And also how much money they
Gotham
give.
Knights.
Mhm.
That, because if it's a co-op game like that, Gotham Knights would definitely be. It would do well in a Game Pass type scenario where more people can get their hands on it, more people can play together, and that keeps the longevity of your game. And then people outside of Game Pass were like, "Hey, you know what? This game sounds cool. Look, it sounds a lot of fun." You know, if they don't have an Xbox or a PC, they're gonna go buy it on their their favorite piece of plastic.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think they're gonna have some announcements, things that we didn't think that were gonna be announced as I wouldn't say exclusive, but just something getting thrown into Game Pass. I see that happening. That we didn't think was going to happen. It was like probably I wouldn't say last minute, but since the announcement of the delay of Halo, Starfield and Redfall, I think we will see something that we're like, oh, okay, very nice.
Yeah. So what about all right, let's get back to Summer Game Fest though. Like Call of Duty campaign is confirmed, right, to be there.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll see like just pure gameplay segment, or is this gonna be another trailer?
It could be like the first mission playthrough or something like that. I could see that.
Yeah, it's kind of like what they did for I forget what mission it was. It was like an E3 where they had the oil rig that was out in the like Atlantic, like frigid Atlantic, where it was like icebergs and seals. I think it was. I want to say Advanced Warfare. And it was like it was like it was like half CGI, half gameplay. So it was like a CGI like intro, and then it went into actual gameplay of the campaign. So I think we're gonna get something like that.
Right on. You think we'll see any more Call of Duty like multiplayer like actual reveal later, or is it closer to release?
Probably closer.
Yeah, multiplayer they usually wait like a month or two after they do their first reveal stream.
Like right before like the beta kind of.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, because beta's probably, if this comes out October, I would say beta will probably be July, and for beginning July, because we're in the beginning of June, so maybe middle of July, end of July, possibly around there, or Labor Day, because that's what, in August, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe Labor Day for the beta, and
Okay.
then we'll have the multiplayer, because they kind of do that. They kind of have they want to have the biggest reach when people are going to be home more often. It's usually like a holiday weekend.
Mhm.
Most people, are not working.
So, again, we know Xbox is going to be there because Keeley said so. What do you guys think could be the Xbox thing? You think it'll be like a trailer for something we know about, or they'll? What Keeley's kind of saying is, don't expect anything crazy, right? So I don't think it'll be a big new game announcement. Probably.
It's not going to be a new game. It's just going to be an update on something we know.
You think maybe Avowed could be there instead of the Xbox Bethesda showcase?
No, I'm thinking something smaller, like
Probably like Grounded 1.0 update.
That would be lame. I hope the Grounded thing is like the second Xbox showcase, right? Not that anything against Grounded, but it's a game that people have been playing for a while now, so it's not like going to be a huge like, wow, Grounded came out. You know what I mean? Like,
well, it's getting the 1.0 update, so it's going to be live. It's not going to be in the preview anymore. But I think we also probably will see. I mean, they did Perfect Dark reveal, so possibly something along that line. I think they're going to wait for Avowed if they're going to show it for the Xbox Bethesda showcase.
Or what they could do
Contraband.
We know that. Well, we don't know, but presumably Forza Motorsports is going to be shown at this showcase, Xbox showcase. They could put the Horizon 5 DLC in this one, so they don't double Forza at the main showcase.
That could be something as well. They could do that. Contraband, possibly do some gameplay with that.
I think that would just be Xbox's stage.
Yeah, I was just wondering what else, because they do. I mean, like I said, they did reveal Perfect Dark there, so it's not like they don't show big games at Jeff's at the Summer Game Fest. So
yeah,
I don't see Fable. I don't see Perfect Dark again. Really bigger IPs other than
Redfall.
Avowed, but
make it show Redfall there.
Yeah, they could do that. They could.
There's just so many things that I feel like.
Come on, Kate, get in here.
Like maybe the new Minecraft rumored game might be there.
Yeah, they could do that.
Something like that. Because I feel like they want to like keep their big stuff for their stage, and they don't want to double up on stuff. So that's why I'm saying like maybe also Forza Horizon DLC.
See, I don't. Part of me thinks that they do want to have something big at Keeley's showcase, like one big thing, just because. I think if I'm looking at it from Xbox's perspective, like they've had a lot of big things at the Keeley's shows before.
This is an E3 from the early 2000s, late 90s.
And yeah, oh my god. So man, I just lost train of thought. Yeah, so he's shown like big things, from Xbox before, like at the show. For like a Xbox Series X reveal and like different game trailers and stuff, Hellblade and things like that. So what I'm thinking is, because Keeley said expect things more on games that we already know about, like I would expect potentially like a updated trailer, maybe a gameplay, kind of like what they did with the last Hellblade thing, where they showed Hellblade again, but maybe for one of these other games like a Contraband, Avowed, a Perfect Dark, Fable, Forza Motorsport's already been announced, so that could potentially be there. Like I don't know what they're gonna do, but I think that there's gonna be probably something big at the show. But most of the big stuff will be at Xbox Bethesda, right? I don't only expect one big Xbox thing at Summer Game Fest. And maybe even not that big. I don't know, man. Because with them doing 2 shows now, it kind of they don't need to.
They could do a bunch of smaller stuff, just make up for it. Maybe like 3 or 4 smaller things.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Fall
saying.
Guys coming to Xbox. That'll probably be there because that was announced recently. Like that's coming soon, right? So they'll probably have some kind of trailer at that because there's always a Fall Guys trailer at
Fall
a KhAos
Guys
show,
I think Fall Guys ad would be like the preview show, something like that.
right?
Like in between the transition, be like, and Fall Guys coming to Xbox this summer or whatever.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. It's one of those like, what do they show? And one, we really don't know everything that they have under their sleeves, because there's things that, you know, we've heard talkings that there are things that they're going to be shown that we didn't think of or we knew about. So are these going to take place of of what's going to be shown at the Xbox Bethesda showcase, and then now they're going to have some little bit of wiggle room to show some other things here at the Summer Game Fest to kind of, you know, show, because this is going to be a larger casual audience that's going to watch this, because it's kind of, you know, that's at it's Jeff Keighley's, you know, so it's kind of like the casual audience. Like, yeah, they kind of know him from, you know, from the VGAs and things like that, so they're going to watch us stream, or yeah, I think it's a stream, so they're going to watch it. And so I think we're going to see, so the stage is there, so they're going to show something, but
I
not
just put in the
too major.
Xbox DMs they showed it like a couple weeks ago. They showed an announcement of all the studios that are at least confirmed to be there. I just put that back in the DM so we can go like studio by studio or whatever if we want.
Okay, sure. Let's do that. Jasper always being prepared, unlike me. Indiana Jones could be there. Yeah, that's an announced thing, right? All right, so here's a look at more than 30 partners that will participate in Summer Game Fest activities across June. Stay tuned for more announcements. So if I click on the link, there'll be a list, you say?
Well, it's just the image. There's no
Okay,
list of it, but
all right, so this is the partner lineup though, right? So okay, WB Games, you could expect Gotham Knights probably. Again, more gameplay from that, you think?
Or Gollum, because that's supposed to come out this year too.
Oh, that's a WB Games thing. I forgot. Who's the developer on that? Are they just publishing it? It's like a smaller dev, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Right on. Studio MDHR. That's Cuphead, right? So there'll be
yeah,
Cuphead.
Cuphead's already
Mugman.
confirmed. They announced that today that they're going to be there, and they're also going to be at the Netflix showcase Friday.
Okay. Sega.
Message.
Sega's going to be there.
Yeah, I think Sonic said they're going to be
What's
there.
up,
Sonic
brother?
Frontiers.
Right. Who is this guy?
I don't know. I got this random invite again from this weirdo that hit me up before to do this freaking prediction showcase thing.
What's up, man?
Nothing. What's going on with you?
Nothing much, bro. Thanks for joining us, Pong Soul.
Wait, are you flipped or did you move your room?
No, I just shifted it.
Lucky to have you
like
here,
the-
man. I feel honored to have your presence.
What the fuck? Yeah, okay. All right. Come on, let's get down to business. What are we talking about?
We're talking about your Gen 1.
Lighting it on thick.
Jetfire.
It's Christmas time, folks.
It
Let's
is,
go.
dude. Are
Let's
you
go.
excited for tomorrow, Pong?
Fuck yeah, it's gonna kick it off, man. This is gonna be a great time
Yeah.
tomorrow, man.
So you
Yeah,
got
we're gonna
it.
have a good
You
time.
took tomorrow off, right?
Yeah,
And then you have to go to work on Friday, though.
I'm working from home on Friday,
Okay,
so I will have some leeway
right, right on.
as things pop up.
There's like
and things
random
go
stuff
down.
that may happen on Friday. That's what I'm asking. And then
Correct.
Saturday, there's a Capcom thing, I think, right? Is that? And then there's
Saturday, no,
Monday's
Mondays.
Capcom.
Monday's Capcom. What's on Saturday now?
Saturday's Future Game Show.
Oh,
Yep.
Future. That's gonna be
Go
a
ahead,
big show.
Jasper.
40 plus games.
Jasper's the behind the scenes event coordinator for all of these shows. Just nobody knows it. Okay,
Yeah.
he's been working with Keeley.
Yeah.
He's been working with Phil. He's got everybody laid out. So go ahead, Jasper.
Yeah.
What's coming on Saturday?
Saturday is Future Game Show, and the other one is Gorilla, I think, is Saturday. But they also have a show Monday. They announced a couple days ago they're having another show on Monday. Gorilla 3.5 is what they're calling it. And
Okay, so what's going to be
there's
the better Gorilla show?
The first one. The
Okay.
second one I think is going to be more like dev talk and stuff.
So on the Gorilla show's the one thing. Like I won't be co-streaming here. I'm gonna hop over and join Indie Gamer for that.
I think they said Plague Tale is going to be there.
Okay.
Mm.
So
Okay.
I think that's like their biggest thing. At least that's what they've announced so far. The Plague Tale is going to be there. I'm pretty sure that's the one. And then Wholesome Direct is also on Saturday.
Right. What's
Yeah.
Wholesome Direct? Like that's
It's
just
a
like a
small
little
indie
cute
show.
indie games, whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's just like last year we did that. I think you were on with Boom at that time for the whole
Okay.
for that show. But
Yeah. It's hard to keep
Now,
track of,
what-
man. I can't keep
I
track
know.
of it. I'm not an organized person. I can have maybe 2 things on my brain at once and possibly function, but I just know we're gonna be live co-streaming like almost all this stuff. Like I said, the Gorilla Collective I will not be, but all the other stuff on Saturday will probably be doing, and Monday
No.
and Tuesday and Friday and all this stuff.
now I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
'Cause I know Pong would probably like this.
Maybe it
No.
was Rebecca that they said Plague Tale was gonna be.
Altless.
What?
That's going to be at the
Atlas?
Atlas. Oh, shoot.
Altless.
Altless.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Do
Is
you,
that
do you like
Altus?
almond? Do you like almonds too?
Almonds. I
Jesus.
love
He
almonds.
got COVID, so he had to skip his
Okay,
phonics classes.
Atlas. Bro, I
It
can't
fucked with your taste buds. It didn't mess with your talking box. Come on,
No,
man.
I
Let's go.
can't. No, shit's blurry. All right, I can't see.
He just got over COVID. That's what it is this time.
All right.
You know.
So Atlas, what do you think they're going to show? They're going to show.
Altless. Altless is a
Atlas
brand new
motherfuckers.
publisher.
All right, listen here.
They were brought out
can't even go
by
there. I can't
Embracer
even.
Group.
I was gonna go on a story here, but I won't. Anyways, hey Psycho, first of all, it is good to see you, brother. I'm glad you are alive though.
Thank you.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, correction. Plague Tale is going to be at
When's
Tribeca,
Devolver?
Gorilla.
At Tribeca.
When's Devolver?
That's an hour before you go on
Sunday?
PM. 6
Yeah.
o'clock tomorrow.
So Devolver's tomorrow
Yeah, Devolver's tomorrow, bro.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Devolver is like, so we're gonna have Summer Game Fest,
Yeah.
and
yeah.
then there'll be like, I'm sure Summer Games Fest is like 2 hours, probably maybe an hour and a half.
hour and
But
a half.
Keeley's shows
Yeah.
sometimes have run a little long. I'm just
Yeah.
saying. So we'll see, and then after that's Devolver. I think I'm supposed to be on somebody's show
the
after
devs.
the Summer Games Fest tomorrow, and I can't remember who's
Well,
who it
I'm
is.
gonna be on with
Boxer
Boxer
Bear?
Burger tomorrow.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's what it was.
I don't know if you were gonna do that or not. So because I told you that I was gonna live stream with you, and then I got to hop right over afterwards for the reaction show on Boxer Burgers.
I think
So
I
don't
said
know if
I
you're-
would do that too. I can't remember. I gotta go look, man. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we're gonna be live for Devolver Digital again, and I guess we can just carry that into PM and the PM.
Yeah,
if
I
that's what
didn't
you
know
wanna
that
do, Paul.
Devolver was tomorrow, but yeah, we could certainly do that, brother. I'm cool with
That's
it.
an hour before 7. So you have to
Kate
start
Kate
doing
said
it.
I am
Okay.
gonna be
Okay,
joining.
So we're both gonna go over to Boxer Burger.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
all right, cool.
so me and Pong are gonna be on
Yeah.
the Summer
We're
Games
tied
Fest
at the
show that's
hip,
gonna have everybody.
basically, for this
Then we're gonna
weekend.
roll on over and hang out with Archie there, which I think is having a lot of people roll through though, right? I don't.
Yeah.
So, and then come back over here and we'll have Devolver Digital, and then take you right on into PM and the PM.
I don't think Archie's having a lot of people roll through tomorrow. Saturday's prediction show is when he's having a lot of people roll through, and that's going to be during
Maybe.
Future Game Show. So I got to do that right after Living Split Screen in the morning. Then I got to head over there, do his prediction show, and he's going to have people rolling through. So I don't know. You might want to check with him though.
Yeah, I'm gonna check with him. I guess
This is great podcasting, chat. This is what you get the behind the scenes. Of
yeah, this is
schedules.
we're trying to figure all this stuff out this time of year. It's literally is crazy, guys. I mean, it's
Okay,
like
let me write all these schedules down so I can send them.
I
back
need
to
to
you.
start. I need to start utilizing a calendar. Is what I need to start doing. You know. But yeah, it's
Jasper,
tomorrow's
is your
gonna be
mom
crazy.
free for secretarial work?
Actually, she's going to New Orleans this weekend. So no.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna go party. Okay, all right, nice. She's
And
gonna get some beads.
I don't know. She's going to work.
Oh, okay. All right.
And just for real though, on a note, I want to
Is
say
Psycho frozen or is he dead?
he's just
okay. All right.
he's just high probably. I do want to say a special thank you to Kaitlin and my lovely wife Kate, because
yes,
she has been a fucking saint like through all of this. Like all of these thumbnails and all the stuff she's making for us, and everything is just absolutely nuts, and like it's just putting everything else on the back burner and doing all this shit for us to be able to have fun and make this the best week it could possibly be. So love you, babe. Thank you so much for all of that, because it's awesome and you make everything that we do better 100%. So and also thanks to Jasper's mom for letting him have all this time to hang out with us as well. We greatly
if she comes back with a lot of beads though, Jasper, don't ask her how she got them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You're too young to know that stuff.
Greatly appreciate it. You know, Jasper's mom's been great.
Whoa. Pause.
Anyway, we'll move on. All right, so Summer Games Fest. We were talking a little bit about it. Like we saw Call of Duty today. We know the campaign's going to be there.
Like an Xbox 360.
We know that Xbox is going to be there. We were just discussing though, Pong, like what might be there from Xbox at Summer Games Fest, because he said Xbox is going to be at the show, right?
Yeah, that's a huge question. Because looking at the lineup, and obviously I've been through this looking at what they could show, like what do they decide to give Keighley out of all this stuff? Like what makes the most sense? Because everything on here is worthy of their showcase. Like there's not like one thing that I can honestly pick out that I would say, oh yeah, they just put that over to Keighley. Honest to God. Maybe Age of Empires 4 to console, if that's a thing.
Yeah, I was thinking that might be an Xbox Day 2 show thing, you know?
Yeah, that might be a Day 2 show thing, but I really, everybody's confusing that Day 2 show. I don't think they're going to have like new stuff.
No.
I think they're just going to deep dive and have new trailers and stuff that maybe we didn't see because they're going to be showing gameplay. Yes, I know she said everything there is going to be new, but not like necessarily the specific IPs.
Well, that's why I think Age of Empires, though, because, you know, it's already an existing game. You know, moving it onto console would be like something like
the rumors also that Halo's supposed to be there, and we know that Halo's getting a co-op campaign beta next month. So that's where I'm thinking we'll get the Halo beta details at that event. So it'd be like it's new because it's Halo beta.
I think we'll see Forza Horizon 5. We'll see Sea of Thieves. We'll see Halo. We'll see these live service games and their updates with content and big things coming for them at that show. And I think that includes Age of Empires, and I think that's when they'll probably say that Age of Empires is coming to console. That's just a theory. I don't know anything.
They could. No,
none of us know anything.
Question,
yeah.
All right.
What?
Atlas, motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
You were
talking
asking
about
a question
Atlas.
that never got made. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, because I couldn't say the name right because I can't read. Atlas. You think they're going to show either Persona 5, Persona Royale, or something like that for Xbox at this?
Not at Summer Games Fest, I don't think.
Not
Maybe
Summer
though.
Games Fest, no.
Yeah, that would be a big.
No, that
Xbox
would be something they
news thing.
want on stage.
Yeah.
They want it on stage.
They want on stage. Okay. What about Bluebird Team? Because they're working. The next IP is a PlayStation exclusive, apparently. So there were supposed to be hinting at a Silent Hill style game. If you remember.
Yeah, but that'd be multi-plat, so it's gonna be multi-plat.
Is it going to be multi-plat? Because I thought they said it was going to be for PlayStation.
It's gonna be multi-plat. The Bluebird Team one is gonna be multi-plat. The one everybody's saying that's gonna be PlayStation is the one that they think is Kojima working on it.
No, that's abandoned. That's been abandoned.
That's not abandoned. No, they still think that Kojima's doing something else as well, or somebody, or at least Konami is doing something. And they think that one would be PlayStation only. So, but the Bloober one, everybody's expecting it to be multi-plat because Bloober has said they want to be independent and they want to do their own thing. And I don't think Sony would pay them to do an exclusive. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
So that's just my thought.
Nice. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I was just wondering what your guys' thoughts on Atlas.
Yeah.
What it's coming.
Yeah. No, that would definitely be a stage. They are going to make a huge, gigantic deal out of it. I think we might have a whole Eastern game section of the show where they run, where Sarah Bond comes out and says, "Hey, thanks to all our great partners over in
Are we
Japan."
talking about the Xbox or are we talking about Summer Games?
We're
Fest?
talking about. We're talking about.
Oh,
It's hard
then
not
I'm
to.
just-
It's not
I'm-
hard not for us to jump
I'm
forward a few
explaining.
days.
I'm explaining to Psycho why I think it's so important to have that
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
stage. I think Final Fantasy, Persona, those will be saved for the main stage because it is going to be a big deal. Even if they are niche, they are highly sought after games that a lot of people in the Xbox community have been clamoring for. That's a big moment. That would be huge. So
Okay.
that's a showcase. So for me,
Did y'all see this
For me.
this fake Gears of War Phoenix collection going on right now?
yeah, of course I saw that. I got tagged in it.
Yeah.
I saw it. It's well done.
Very
I'll
well
give them
done.
that. But
It looks
but-
real,
but the-
but
but the Judgment Edition throws
Yeah.
it out of line for me.
'cause I see. I'm the one that I want Judgment in there if they do it, but like
I wouldn't mind it at all. I didn't
Yeah.
mind Judgment. I
Yeah.
mean, I certainly didn't think it was up there with 1, 2, or 3, but I didn't mind Judgment at all. So
yeah,
Yeah, well, they have to get People Can Fly to be okay with that.
And I said that maybe People Can Fly would be the ones actually doing the
do
remakes.
remakes, yeah.
That was my guess. Yeah, that was my guess that they were in tandem with Coalition. But since they already have experience on the Gears franchise, because Coalition's already busy, that the Phoenix collection would go to somebody like People Can Fly who could do it. I think that they would be fine doing it. So that kind of makes sense because they probably would say, "Hey, we're going to do this. We want Judgment included." You're not going to leave out Judgment.
Yeah.
If we're going to do this. So
I wouldn't mind that announcement happening. I just don't think that thing making the rounds on Twitter right now is legit, but it could be. You never know. I don't know.
do you think they could give Pentiment to Keeley? Josh Sawyer's passion project?
Ooh, he did say he's getting his nails done. Maybe it's like
That's what-
it's because maybe
Yeah.
that's the first show.
He also, Keeley also
Yeah.
has to have new stuff that we don't really know about. So
Right.
Yeah, because I don't
So-
think everything is going to be
yeah,
already seen. There's going to be some things that
Yeah.
are going to be dropped.
He
we
did
have
say,
not
yeah,
seen.
reading a thing again, he did say mostly updates on mostly updates on existing or known games or announced games. But he didn't rule out that there wouldn't be a couple of new things. So I
Yeah,
was surprised that
Pentiment-
he kind of went that direction with the, because it kind of lowering expectations in a way or keeping expectations in check is not really his style. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
He's usually like trying to hint like, oh, your minds are going to be freaking blown at this showcase. And then we're like, whoa, yay, we got more Among Us trailers, let's go. But like,
That-
Yeah.
That's why it tells me that a lot of people are holding the big stuff for
Yeah.
something else. So that's why I'm looking at the list of what Xbox could give him. And like honestly, there's unless there's something we don't know about that's smaller, but I mean, I guess even if the Phoenix collection is real, I don't think you give it to Keeley.
no, I don't think you give Keeley a new game announcement. I think you give Keeley an update on one of your existing games.
So Grounded 1.0 then.
That's what Psycho
That's what I
said,
said.
but that's like
That's what I said. but
that's
he doesn't think
again-
it's big enough. But there is a large following behind it. Plus, once the update is final, they're going to have everything that's in there. They're going to announce everything that's in there, let everyone know what has been going on up to the point, and really deep dive into what we got. The mushroom, shroom, and doom with the brood mother and the koi fish and everything. And it just really unlock all the other little labs that are in the game that you couldn't get into because they're locked because of that 1.0. It all unlocks. So
Yeah.
there's places that I have not been able to get into because it's fucking locked. So
I still think they do it, Mav. I still
it's oblivion.
here's a deal. I think if laying out the show, like none of us know anything, right?
Mhm.
It's never going to come out to the way we think it is, anyways. But if you just look at the show, right? If Xbox is going for 11 out of 10, right? If they are saying
yeah.
what we are saying internally, okay, without Starfield, without Redfall this year, we have to blow our customer base and our future customer base away. We have to get our momentum back. The hype train has to start rolling. Do you want to have a middle part of the show, or do you want to have a slot here, a slot there for Sea of Thieves, for Grounded updates, that kind of stuff, or would you just rather pass them off to Keighley? Because you still want to talk about them, and they're still a big deal because of how many people are playing these games. To Psycho's point, this is a big part. That maybe that you just pass those to Keighley to keep the pacing of the show in place versus slowing them down with those
I would say yes, but then whenever we're thinking that stuff, like games that are kind of existing, I keep going back to that second Xbox showcase, right?
Right.
And that's why I think a lot that's going to be a home for a lot of that stuff, right? And I do still think they want to make an impact on like something like wow factor at Keighley's show, even if it's something existing, right? Because they have so much other stuff they can show.
Well, they're gonna deep dive at
deep dive,
14th,
yeah.
But they're just gonna do like a like a trailer. Like, here's the 1.0 update, because they do that funny kind of joking up trailers that they do.
Because like Minecraft just got a DLC, so I'm wondering if since Xbox is a partner, they don't have to necessarily show anything big. They could just put like an ad for like launch content that just came out, and it would still be Xbox at the show.
And supposedly that Minecraft RTS is real, so that's not something you put on the main stage. Yeah,
Minecraft RTS.
Yeah,
that's what that leaked game was like. It was just like a new Twitter handle was created or whatever today.
Yeah.
And like,
legend thing or whatever. Yeah. See, I looked at the date of the creation of that. It was actually in 2021 is when it was made.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
So,
but I think Jez, was it Jez that said it today that is real? I think in his prediction article that he put out today, he actually said that the Minecraft RTS was real. So maybe that's something.
Yeah.
That'd be
interesting.
Cool.
Console?
Yeah.
It better not be PC only.
I would assume so.
No, it would be
Minecraft
console.
will be on everything.
Well, I didn't know if it was maybe like some mobile thing, right? Like some mobile, like little Minecraft RTS type project or something like that.
What's that one RTS that's coming out or just came out for console? Spellforce
3.
Spellforce. Okay.
Have you played that yet, Pong?
No, it's something that I'm going to get later on. So
right.
It's coming into Game Pass at a later point. It's not right now.
Do you have any inside source on that?
What do you know, Psycho?
No, I thought I saw it in they announced it somewhere that their Spellforce 3 is going into Game Pass.
No, that has not been announced. Otherwise, I'd be super excited.
Maybe
that must have been during your fever dreams.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Here, take this mushroom tea.
It did. The announcement of that, like, or last week when we saw some trailers and stuff, it was around the same time that they announced their Game Pass games coming. So it probably kind of got mixed up in your brain when you were like sweating in bed.
Okay, so to your point though, that they want to give something. Okay, so then it would have to be, let's say that they
contraband.
Well, either that or a teaser for something we don't know about, right? Or we're not supposed to know about. In Exile's game, right? In Exile's game is still farther off than Compulsion's, right? So if they're going to do a teaser and give us at least a name, then maybe you give that to the Keighley's. If your show is going to be based upon gameplay, and you don't want to have too many teasers in there, maybe you do something like that.
Yeah.
So,
maybe.
I guess going back to this like list of publishers, whatever they have, we can almost name every game. Like 2K, it's going to be Midnight Suns. That's confirmed.
Yeah.
Activision's going to be Call of Duty. That's confirmed. Atlas, we're not too sure about. Bandai Namco, possibly Elden Ring DLC. That's kind of been the rumor right now for that. Bloober, it's up in the air. Capcom, it's Street Fighter 6. That's confirmed it's going to be there. Coffee Stain, it's I don't know. Deep Silver, probably Saints Row. I think they're the ones that own that now, right? Or is that THQ?
THQ Nordic.
Deep Silver has a lot of different things.
Yeah, that's IP transferred so many times I can't remember. Devolver Digital, some indie game. Digital Extremes.
Mr. Wolf, you're right. That would be a fun one for the Keighley's, actually.
The 007 remake?
Actually,
Jasper.
See?
That's
actually. But see, I don't do it to other people, Jasper. You do it to other people and to correct them. I do it in a different way. But no, Mr. Wolf, you might be onto something there. that the GoldenEye remake, that would be a fun one for the Keeleys, for sure. And so, especially since everybody kind of knows about it already. It would be that's kind of in the Keeley kind of
because if
general
it's not a
feel,
if it's not like a full on remaster
built from
like
the ground
remake,
up,
and it's just like a not updated and very nice and well done remake or remaster, I should say. Then that would be definitely a Keeley type.
EA, they could do a new game there, like Need for Speed. It's not technically it's not confirmed.
Dude, if they do Need for Speed Underground 3 or some shit like that, bro.
Yeah, I'll be happy. This next Need for Speed's got to be good, dude, because it's been so damn long, right?
It's in the same boat as Battlefield right now. Need for Speed is in the same boat as Battlefield.
They just anthemed Battlefield. They can't anthem this
no,
next Need for Speed
EA
game.
came out and said that's not true, Mav.
Fuck
they
them.
came out, they sent it to Grub and said that's not true. They're focused, the whole team's on it. DICE is focused on creating the roadmap and getting the content out and listening to the fans.
game.
That's what they're doing.
Well, then why did season 1 suck so much dick?
Because that's all lies from EA again. That's why.
Right. There was such a lack of content on it, and it's way less than we're used to getting in Battlefields. You know what I mean?
Same thing as when they said that they had a huge team on Anthem 2.0 and they were going to make it happen. And we found out it was 7 people trying to put this thing together.
We got Jimmy over there in the closet working on Anthem 2.0. It's going to come out in
We hired the janitor. He's got a lot of great ideas. He's bringing it to the table.
Stop working on that game that's never going to come out and bring me some coffee.
And by the way, clean out the toilets. They're dirty.
And Epic Games is just going to be Fortnite ads plastered all over the event, probably. So I don't see Epic Games announcing really anything but Fortnite ads. Focus Interactive or Entertainment, is Plague's Tale and maybe Evil West, because we just got an Evil West trailer a few days ago. So maybe we get something more of that.
Yeah.
Frost Giant, I don't know. Humble Bundle Games, I don't know.
Humble, what the fuck?
It's an indie.
Humble,
or Humble Games.
Wow, come on! You got my fever dreams.
Mediatonic. What do they make? They're familiar to me.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I was just gonna start going to the big ones because a lot of them are kind of like smaller. Netflix, who the hell knows?
The interactive movie. They have like an interactive movie that's coming out.
Who, Netflix or Mediatonic?
Yeah, no, Netflix. You got a movie. Okay. They've been.
Pong, you're muted.
Mediatonic is Fall Guys, by the way.
Mediatonic's Fall Guys.
Oh yeah, they just got a Sonic DLC.
So we're gonna, like I said, there's always Fall Guys at a Keeley show. Fall Guys is at every damn Keeley show. It'll be there again with an Xbox trailer, right? Because we know it's coming to Xbox soon.
And skipping to Sega, Sonic Frontiers is probably going to be there. Square Enix, probably Final Fantasy 16. They just showed off or whatever.
And
Skybound Games. This is the one I'm kind of looking forward to because at the Game Awards, Skybound Games showed off the Star Trek Telltale game, kind of. So I'm assuming that's what that is.
Square could be an update to Forspoken as well at the Keeleys.
Oh, did you see Samsung Gaming Hub here? I'm just going to mention this, right? Because Xbox had there's supposed to be was leaked that they are going to release some news right before Summer Games Fest.
Ooh.
And
that could be Xbox's thing.
And right before Summer Games Fest, and part of it was some more integrated stuff with the Samsung televisions and stuff, right? To be able to get their app on them, improved integration with Samsung TVs, and with Samsung Gaming Hub being a partner on this, reason would be to possibly believe that the part of the reason Xbox will be announcing those things before this would be to make whatever this is more impactful at the actual Summer Games Fest, right? So potentially we get some kind of Xbox Cloud news with Samsung at the Summer Games Fest as well.
And the other one Idle Sloth posted was that they're going to officially launch that the people on Ultimate can play any games that they own through xCloud. Not just Game Pass.
If that happens, dude, that's been like the long game for them, for me, like what it's all about, because I want to play my library, not just the game.
Well, that's what they were trying to do with the whole physical and digital. Like, if you got physical games, how are you gonna play that digitally, and that's the whole thing with this whole DR. When the internet was out, we couldn't play games because of the the language between the DRM and the authenticity of reading having games. Do you remember like fucking everyone?
Yeah,
was
I remember
bitching about the
2013
DRM?
very well. Yes, yes.
No, motherfucker.
Well,
You son of a bitch.
the other thing we can't forget, guys, is Xbox already does have one game locked down at Game Fest that we are
Right.
aware of, right? So Darktide, right? Warhammer's going to be there. So we can't forget that.
Yeah.
Keighley already announced that. 40K
That's at
is getting
yeah,
an
that's right
update.
at Game Fest.
Yeah. Yep. And that is an Xbox exclusive. So
For a
maybe
timed
that's
exclusive at least, right?
timed
Like,
exclusive, right? Yeah. As far as we know of, it's console exclusive for now. So, so that is one already. So maybe they don't have anything else outside of that.
Is
Certainly possible.
is that just Xbox publishing? I can't remember, or is that just the deal?
It's just the deal, I think. I
Okay,
don't think they're
yeah.
publishing. I could
Yeah.
be
It's,
wrong, but I got to double
Is it
check that.
Sega? That
What about
does those? Or WB?
No,
Can't remember.
That does what?
no, who is it? There's
Darktide.
there's a ton of people that have Warhammer stuff.
Yeah, I know. There's
I
so
for-
freaking many.
yeah.
I can't.
Hold on, I'll look it up real quick. You guys keep talking.
Steam's gonna be
Uh,
there.
It's developed by Fat Shark, published by Fat Shark. So it's
Oh, okay.
self-published by Fat
Yeah.
Shark. So that's the same ones that did Vermintide.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Steam
Steam is
gonna
probably
have
just a
some kind
Steam
of
Deck ad.
Steam Deck.
It's not gonna be
yeah.
a game. Steam Deck ad.
There's rumors about Xbox picking up Fat Shark at one point too last year.
Yeah,
You remember that, Math? We
a
talked about
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Square? What are they gonna have?
Like I said, Forspoken update.
This will be the PlayStation thing as well, possibly PlayStation and
Possibly.
Square.
And Final Fantasy.
Or Dial Field. They could come out with more information
Ooh,
on Dial
please.
Field. Some of those small, yes, please. Some of the other smaller games that they announced at their last show, they could do some updates on those because Dial Field's due out.
I mean,
this
God
year,
of
so-
War.
I don't think so. We're not going to hear about God of War.
No, not at this. They want
So-
to make a splash.
Well, there's a lot of rumors now that it's delayed to 2023, and the placeholder changed to 12/31. I don't know about that seems like a fourth quarter thing to me. You know what I mean?
Somebody
Usually-
jumped on that to create an article.
So
Yeah,
supposedly they're coming out
couple-
saying it's
Look
not
up.
true, but I don't.
See,
I
a
don't know.
couple of things that do get a end of the year date have
12/31, yeah, as a placeholder.
have been the following year title.
Mhm.
So that's why people are assuming that it's going to be a delay, but they also could be ramping up to get things ready to announce something that they will. So people are like, oh, it's delayed, and then boom, hey, it's coming out, and then people are like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And it's still, I think it's still, again, even though I've been on the 2022 train, and I think that they're putting all hands on deck to get it done, I still don't think it's a for sure locked that they're going
Yeah.
to get it done. Any little thing could obviously push it if they come across
Yeah.
something or they figure out that they need more. Again, it wouldn't take much to move it into 2023 if necessary. So I think that's why they put that placeholder there, because it gives them leeway either way.
Yeah,
So
it's just like that's a common one used for fourth quarter games, right? So the one of them that's really interesting on this, or the two of them that is Bandai Namco and Bluebird Team, right? Because one of them is Bluebird Team. I think that's a new game announcement. It's got to be, right? Do we know their next game right now?
Silent Hill.
That Silent Hill style game. That's what I was talking
But
about.
I mean, it hasn't been
What it's gonna
revealed
be.
yet for sure.
No,
like it's not
no.
official.
No, they
know.
they were talking about it.
So that's seeming like that's going to be a pretty big deal, whatever Bluebird Team shows there. And then Bandai
medium
Namco,
was
there's
great.
like a lot of possibilities with that. Like with Bandai Namco, they have so many different games. They're doing really well this generation, right?
They're
People were
freaking
saying
on the
Elden
ball.
Ring DLC because Elden Ring was showed off the past 2 years at this event. So
Mhm.
It could be. You think maybe an
It's
expansion?
time to capitalize on it. Yeah, it's time
Yeah.
to capitalize on it and announce
Yeah.
the DLC.
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
For facts.
Elden Ring
They've been-
remake.
No.
Already, yeah, director's cut only available on
Yeah.
PlayStation 5. Yeah.
now only
For
30
$70.
frames.
No, I think it makes perfect sense that it's Elden Ring, but like Mav just said, Bandai Namco is on fire right now. They have a lot of teams right now making a lot of stuff, and there's who knows what else they could come out with. They haven't had a fighter in a while. So that team must have been working on something this entire time if it's not Killer Instinct. So they could come out with a surprise, but no, it makes total sense right now that Elden Ring, you announced that DLC and keep this hype train going. So
there was that rumor of a new Naruto Ultimate Storm 5, or I think it was. So possibly something like that. I mean, I liked 4. I didn't get into a lot of those Naruto games because I only recently got into the anime. But so, Bandai is definitely they've been killing it with Scarlet Nexus and Tales of
Arise. Tales of Arise.
So
yeah.
And then with they published the Elden Ring.
Yep.
So
yep.
So yeah,
they are killing it now. So yeah, Vertung, yeah, definitely for sure Kojima's going to be there. We know that. We saw a picture of him and Keeley on Zoom together. Obviously we got the leak, and for Kojima, and so he will be at that Keeley show for sure. And I think you said earlier too, Vertung, Hellblade 2. I don't know how everybody else on the panel feels. I don't think they show Hellblade 2 at all during this time. If we see Hellblade 2 again, I think it's become a tradition now. That's going to be at the VGAs. And I think that's probably where they would hold Hellblade 2. I don't think it's ready. Like I said, I don't think it's next year even. I know some people really think it's next year. I think it's 2024. But anyways, I think the VGAs are the place for Hellblade. That's the big time show. And like I said, now it's become tradition that they show it there. So I think they'll continue that.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was just trying to think like where else they could show it. Like I was thinking maybe the next showcase on the 14th to like give dev talk about it and not show anything new. Just like say, hey, this is kind of what we're still working on. Not show too much new.
No.
Just
VGAs definitely, and then possibly at that point we can possibly get maybe a Fable and what? No
state.
You don't think,
no State of K3, no Fable. We're not going to see
no,
those till next year.
We know.
I think we could see State of Decay
Fable,
like Gamescom or something, but
I think Fable's a little bit further along.
Fable's supposed to be far off.
Yeah,
I hope so, but I think it's still
Not
aiming
too
for
far off.
2024.
Grubb said it's far off. I think he said that today, and he said that it's probably I don't know. Like this is again the rumor, but supposedly Fable and Perfect Dark are not going to be at the Xbox showcase. Is what was said.
I mean,
we don't know that. I mean,
where
for
people
sure,
kind of
but
thought games are coming out. Like some people were thinking Fable's coming out this year. I'm like, all we saw was a fairy. I'm like,
oh,
where
if you've watched our special, but our Xbox Bethesda special prediction show, Jasper, a lot of people are on that Fable train. At least for gameplay or something. But yeah, it's going to be.
People want it. People want it bad. It's like Starfield for me, right? I wanted to see Starfield long before now, but it's just not going to happen.
Right.
They're not.
Fable will be a 2024 holiday.
Yeah, I don't even think that. I'm thinking like 25, 26.
No. There's it's further along than people give it credit for. Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm thinking like 2020. I kind of agree with Fifth Horseman in the chat. I'm thinking 2025 potentially for Fable, and I also agree with the Perfect Dark. I think it could be either late 2023 or early 2024 potentially.
Perfect Dark. That depends now because
that's like 2020.
Crystal Dynamic is no longer.
Well, no, Grubb said that I guess Perfect Dark is not as far off as Fable.
I guess it's smaller, yeah. It's a more focused game.
But I think that's what he said anyway, if I'm reading this right. Did you see?
It should be.
It was like it was on.
Yeah. And it should be. It makes sense with Crystal Dynamics, right? Crystal Dynamics is a veteran team, right? They know what they're doing. They're going to get in there. The initiative already had the base built of that game, and they're just putting up the frame and putting up the walls and all that kind of stuff. So this should be a relatively quick. I think that Perfect Dark could be 2024, holiday 2024, if not earlier. Maybe even
Fable will come out before Elder Scrolls 6. Elder Scrolls 6 is like 2028.
Yeah.
2029.
Yeah. They haven't really started it, really.
No, they're storyboarding it. They've got the layout. They'll have it
Yeah.
at that point by the time that Starfield
reason
comes
I
out. They'll be
say-
ready.
The reason I say Fable's
Yeah.
2026 is because I just assume they're going to have a 2025 release date and delay it a year. That's the only reason I'm saying that.
I don't know, man. There's been.
I just don't ever
you-
doubt Grub.
When you get those big,
I don't
That's it.
doubt Grub, but also was he given 100% solid info too?
I'm just
That's the
like,
thing.
whenever you get those
Right.
big open world games, the devs always estimate their timeline a little too quickly, and they always have to come back and be like, well, actually, we need a little more time.
Yeah, if it's not especially when it's not a veteran team that
Yeah.
has done these before, like, yeah, they're hiring a ton of veterans to work on it, so it obviously is going to get smoother as they progress. But it took them a long time to get up to speed as far as the team goes, the team size, and all that kind of stuff. It's not like Obsidian, like they know what they're doing, right? They can spit out games like nobody's business. That's why I still think Avowed has a chance this year. But outside of those types of teams, man, it takes a lot of people a lot of time to get through an open world game like that for sure.
Yeah,
So
I'm thinking Perfect Dark at 2023 release holiday. If it's
Ooh.
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
because don't forget when Drew Murray was still part of Initiative, it was a playable state. So
Oh, he had the
Well, I mean,
framework
Sea
laid
of
out.
Thieves was playable like 5 years before that ever came out, too.
well, so that was a live service game. This is a single. I don't know if it has multiplayer. I think this is going to be a stealth action,
I don't
first
know,
person stealth
Psycho.
action.
I'm thinking late 2024, early 2025 for that. Just
I-
so it's
I-
more focused and they can get it out.
We'll see.
I think
We'll
holiday
see.
2024. So they're not going to need them. They have so many games coming out next year, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
So they're just not going to need it. They're going to give that team as
Yeah.
much time as necessary. Again, it's going to go smooth because Crystal Dynamics is on it, but I think they're going to give them time to make sure that it's completely 100% locked and stocked and polished.
Yeah.
So,
Now, how does that work out? Because they got sold to Embracer Group, so now things are a little bit different. Right?
no,
They
because
still gotta
Embracer
finish
said
their
the contract. Yep. The Embracer said the contracts will be honored. So
Oh, okay.
that
Okay.
yeah, no
All right,
big
then.
deal. No big deal. And,
No,
and
that's fine.
Embracer even came out on top of that and said they're willing and open to future deals with third parties for teams.
Yeah, they
to
got a
work.
stable of
So,
devs ready to lease out to the highest
Yeah.
bidders. Let's go. You know.
Look,
Yeah.
Embracer Group is becoming the supplier of the industry right now. Like those guys,
Mhm.
smart way, like not to compete with the big giant boys, but to become a giant in their own right with all the middle stuff that everybody needs, right? That's like they found their spot. Genius. I love that.
Yeah.
I love what
Yeah.
they're doing over there.
Yeah, I think it's fun to kind of guess what's going to be at this Summer Games Fest because I think like the Bethesda show we like it's pretty clear that there's going to be an emphasis on gameplay now, and that would mean existing titles that we already know about, right? For the most part. And if we know that Perfect Dark and Fable's not going to be there, well, that leaves Avowed, probably the Forza Motorsport, thing. Maybe what else? Contraband.
They'll still have a mix in there too. They'll
Redfall,
have a couple things
Starfield.
that they announced. Yep, Redfall, Starfield, correct. Trying to think
I
what
mean, they have
else.
so many just project code names that they can actually reveal
That's the
title
thing.
for
Like, I
now.
want the slate. I want
Belfry.
everything to be announced, but it's not going to happen. You know
What's
what I mean?
the
That's like
Belfry?
my pipe dream. That
Belfry is
project,
by
Belfry.
Stoic.
yeah,
It's by Stoic. It's the
Banner
guys who made
S-
Banner Saga.
yeah.
Yeah.
Saga.
It's a two.
Them-
Yeah,
Saga.
Saga.
That's how they say it up north.
Hey, you guys try to do
No,
Banner
what was
Saga?
IOI?
Project
was
Dragon.
Project Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, they make Hitman.
And they're making a Bond game. Are we going to see that at some point? Like,
I don't know.
Uh,
Are they?
Well, they could show
they in-
GoldenEye at Keighley and then the new Bond game at Xbox.
I think they teased Dragon before they
Is IOI
teased
in?
Bond.
No.
So
IOI is making a
I
Bond
thought
game.
IOI might. Yeah, I thought IOI
Well-
might show up at the Xbox Bethesda, and they might tease a name finally for Project Dragon.
Imagine we hear like dun dun dun
Oh.
dun. Like so we hear okay. So let's say we did get a we get a GoldenEye
Mhm.
trailer for Keeley, all right, but they play the same Bond intro, and we're thinking it's gonna be this, but then it's IOI's Bond game, and it's just like boom, because they're I think further along. I believe they said they have something to show. I
Would that be too much Bond? Like, do people care about Bond still?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, we care about Bond, Jasper. Yes.
The casuals, Jasper.
What did you say?
Casuals love Bond.
No, I care about it.
I'm sorry. I just had to get rid of that. That's nonsense. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying.
All right,
like,
I'm sorry. I'm
like,
sorry.
My age and younger, they probably don't care about Bond as much. Like, the reason I care about it is because, like, I grew up with my dad watching it. Like, I don't know if people like in my generation still care about that.
Your generation doesn't matter, okay? It's all about us, the older guys.
You're
No,
in
I'm
the 22 to 26-year-old age right there.
Yeah.
You know, like
you're not a Daniel Craig Bond fan?
Later 20s, early 30s.
I am, but it's just like
those they know Bond, and we just had a movie not that long ago.
But you're a Star Trek fan, so what the fuck are you talking about, Jasper?
Exactly, you fucking Trek.
I'm saying I like
Trek
this
stuff.
shit. I'm just saying people my age don't ever talk about this crap.
Okay, hold on, calm down.
Are we having timeouts on this show?
Nanu. What is it? No, that's the
Nanu. Now you're going back to Robin Williams.
Let's go.
Mork for Mork. Come on, Mork and Mindy.
Mork and Mindy, yeah. Let's go.
Oh,
No,
bro.
live long and
That's
prosper.
Classic. Yes.
The Vulcan pinch.
I can only do it with one hand.
Is this right?
Yeah, me too, Jazz. Well, yeah, this one's crooked, but this one I can do.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I can do it.
I could do things with both hands. So,
like, all
Jasper.
kids care about now are like Fortnite. If Bond's not in Fortnite, no one's gonna give a shit about Bond.
It's a bitsy spider. What the fuck?
I'm playing with my hands. Look what I can do.
Jasper, saddest moment in Star Trek history. What is it for you?
When Spock gets
I guess it's just them making the Picard show.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
So for real, isn't all the Bond movies coming out to Prime?
Yes.
Has that happened?
Because they
yet?
now have they have MGM. So
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Now,
amazing.
I don't think it's happened yet.
So it does say more studios to be announced. So
Yeah.
we still don't know everybody that's going to be there because they have not updated it. So who knows what's going to be fucking at this show, because this son of a bitch is giggly. And last year we saw how he was, and he had a pretty good show. It wasn't like Xbox showcase, but it was pretty fucking good. So
Yes, thank you, Fuzzy. That is the correct answer, Fuzzy. Thank you very much. I will
That's
never
what I
forget that
said.
moment in history. Yes,
That's
you
a
too,
spot.
Psycho.
yes, and I
will
don't
never
even
forget
like
that moment.
fucking Star Trek.
That
I
happened.
love Star Trek too. Yes, but when Spock died and he held up his hand to Jim through the glass, oh man, still to this day, still to this day.
Now, I like the new
Always
Star Treks, but that's
My
me.
friend.
I'm not a fan of the 70s TV show. It was
Oh,
all right.
love the 70s. Grew up on it.
I was into it, but hey, let's get off.
All right, so okay, well, just
Trekkie talk.
from what we just from what we already know from the Summer Games Fest, though, what Keeley's got going on with all the already announced games that they're going to give updates. Do we know for sure that Call of Duty is going to be there? By the way,
Yes,
Yeah,
is that
campaign.
for sure?
Yeah.
The campaign, it is going to be there. So, Call of Duty, Midnight Suns,
Street
then
Fighter
we got
6.
Street Fighter 6,
Fall Guys.
Warhammer Dark Tide 2,
Uh-huh.
or Dark Tide, I should say, Warhammer 40K Dark Tide. Is that everything we know for sure? Because that's already a sweet lineup right there.
I think Sonic Frontier said they are, but I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah.
Okay, Sonic Frontiers. Okay,
What do we see
that's
from
it.
Midnight Suns,
Oh,
man?
Cuphead said they're going to be
Yeah,
there for sure.
Cuphead.
whatever the revision is, whatever they decided to go back after the fan backlash of the card system, and maybe they just took the card system out and they're going to come out and say, "Psych, it's now XCOM," just like you guys wanted. Thanks.
Megan,
They're not
that would
gonna
that
do
would
that.
make my dream.
I know.
That would be so cool, man. You know? Yeah,
Hopefully they
it's gonna be an
listen a
amazing
little
show.
bit, though. Yeah, it is. It'll be cool to see this stuff anyways, no matter what. So the show is lining up good for Keeley right now. I think that I think he went safer this time than I would have if I was him. I think having this year to himself, I thought he was going to go big, and I thought he'd get some big blockbuster new releases, world exclusives there, and it doesn't sound like from the way that he's speaking, and I trust him because like Psycho says, every other show he's been no, it's got great.
I kind of have a theory as to why, man. You know, like if you look at like all the other announcements combined last year, there wasn't really that much, right? Devolver's not going to blow stuff away at his show because they got their own show,
correct?
Right? Xbox has 2 shows. Right? Yep. You got Ubisoft is not having a show, but they're not even mentioned in with his partners for his thing. I think Ubisoft is going to have a big presence at Xbox's show.
That's what I'm saying, brother. So, that's the crazy part. Like he didn't snag anybody from EA, like any big stuff from EA or anything.
EA
from
traditionally
Ubisoft
doesn't really mess with him too much. You
Capcom,
know what I mean? Like,
they got Street Fighter 6, but Capcom is Capcom supposed to be there now? I heard that Capcom's supposed to have,
Street Fighter 6 gameplay is going to be there with a new character
because they got their own show on Monday. So
they're supposed to reveal a new character. Jeff Keighley's thing too. Also,
yeah, and some gameplay.
Yeah.
So was that at their show that was going to happen? I don't remember.
It's at Keeley's. Keeley advertised Street Fighter 6 today, and that was part of it. That there's going to be a character reveal there. Yep. And some gameplay.
Yeah. So I'm just thinking like because like I think Ubisoft's going to be with Xbox. PlayStation doesn't generally have too many big reveals for this time of year anymore. They save their stuff for August, September, right? And so they're not going to give him anything huge, probably. So if we do see anything, it's going to be from like Namco, right? It's going to be big stuff from like other publishers. And I mean, Capcom already just had their big Street Fighter reveal, right, the other day. And I just don't see a whole lot. What else? I mean, as far as big announcements that could happen. So I think that's why he's setting those expectations in check. And I think it's just a part of this thing that like a lot of these publishers are either aligning with other platforms, right, and piggybacking off of their shows, or just not really doing anything at all this time of year. And I think that he's trying to pick up the scraps and do everything he can. He's kind of like having his show, and it's going to like be a culmination of all that other shit that we saw last year, right? That didn't amount to much, you know, but it's like going to be a little bit better than that because he is pulling his weight probably and getting maybe Namco and some of these other partners that had good relationships with involved. And he's got good stuff, right? He's got good stuff. It's just not like big new game announcements, which is what everybody says, right?
Right, but whenever we see big new game announcements at the Future Game Show, I'm going to scratch my head because where's Embracer Group showing off these 90 games that they got coming out?
Maybe at the Future Game Showcase. Maybe that's a partner of theirs, right? Because I mean,
Pearl Abyss is another one I'm wondering on too. Deathlord Strong with Crimson Desert. It's about time we see more of Crimson Desert and a favorite of the Fun Speculation channel, Doke V, and that's actually not a joke.
Yeah, that was looked pretty cool.
Yeah,
I want to see more Arc Riders too this year. I want to see Arc Riders. It was supposed to be this year, right? As far as release date in December.
Yeah, it's supposed to be this fall.
So maybe a Future Game Showcase for that. Maybe on the Xbox stage.
That was at the Game Awards though last year, wasn't it? So
Arc 2,
Arc Riders.
Oh yeah, Arc Rider, of course. Jesus, maybe they do come back on to the Xbox show, but it's a free-to-play game. It's going to be multi-plat, but we know Phil went and visited their studio a few years ago. There's a picture of it on Twitter that he was out there personally. So maybe they do. Maybe that's one of the third-party games that they have marketing rights to that they actually, because it's going to be huge on Game Pass. Obviously, I mean it's free-to-play, but it's going to be huge because it's going to be marketed there. So maybe that is the case. Maybe they do show up on stage for Xbox.
Yeah, either that or the Future Game Showcase. I think the Future Game they said 40 plus games, and the last couple of years Future Game Showcase has been like one of the highlights. Actually, it's been pretty damn good.
Yeah, you and I have been excited about shit from the Future Game. Everybody else dismissed it.
Yeah.
Last year we were like, "What are you guys talking about? Did you watch the Future Game Show? There's a lot of cool stuff in there, man." So, it'd be interesting.
early this year, like in like March or something? Future Game
I
Showcase?
think they
Didn't
had
have,
like a smaller one earlier this year. Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up, Talos Ray? What's up, Crazy Louie? Deathlord Strong. Fuzzy, as always, how's it going, man? Bertung, Shane. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. Lots of awesome people in the chat.
All right, Mav, put up a poll in the chat. We're gonna have a friendly wager here. So,
Okay.
in the background here, due to the Modern Warfare 2 hype, I have once again, which I swore off that I wasn't going to do, I popped in my Modern Warfare disc and I downloaded Modern Warfare.
The
What are the odds
remaster
this-
or
the new one. The
oh,
new
in
one,
2019?
2019.
Okay.
2019. For anybody who doesn't know, there's major problems with the install from the disc on your Xbox. What are the odds that it works straight out the gates right now that I re-downloaded it again?
Will
Well,
Pong's
you're gonna have to
call out
download
work?
it.
Will Call of Duty
compatibility
Modern
packs.
Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare work? Yes or no?
No. You're gonna have to download compatibility packs to play it, and those are you can only download from the in-game store, I think, and then it takes you to the Xbox store to download or something like that.
That's not true because the packs are there right now. I
Oh,
can see
they
them.
downloaded from the disc?
It downloaded as part of the update because when you stick the
okay,
disc in,
yeah.
it says you got an 85 gigs of update to do. Literally, yeah, that's what it did. And I've got the packs. The packs are all downloaded here. They all downloaded in order. They did not get screwed up. But what are the odds? Will my Modern Warfare download from disk to my Xbox Series X on the internal hard drive, not using external? I made room. Will this work the first time I fire it up? Yes or no? Everybody vote, and I'll wait.
It should. I'm gonna put yes.
You should have gave me a warning. I would have installed it to play with you, man.
We're gonna play some Inquisitor.
Oh, that's right. We are gonna play some Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, all right. Well, man, I'm saying the people are have faith. I'm gonna
Oh
give
my
like 10 more
God.
seconds. People are
Everybody's saying
on
yes. You people have obviously not read up on the problems with installing from the disc to the Xbox, which of course, Activision never fixed. Literally, there are horror stories of people trying to get this to work from the disc where they call Activision. Activision says it's an Xbox problem. You contact Xbox support. They say, no, it's an Activision problem. Literally people all over online doing this like nonstop. And the first 3 times I tried for 4 hours one day to get this to work. I even tried all the different things they asked me to do. Nothing.
Does it not even launch?
It launches, but you can't launch anything. It'll launch the hub, but I can't launch anything inside that hub. Other than of course Warzone is fine. Warzone will launch. God, freaking Christ.
Well,
So it also downloaded the campaign pack and stuff.
Yes, the campaign packs are in there. Yes,
I had
campaign
issues with this in the past, and I had to uninstall and reinstall a bunch of stuff a bunch of times, and it ended up working.
Yeah. Okay.
But that was even just a digital install.
We got 14 votes. What is it, like 90% still? Jesus. You people.
Yeah, dude.
Don't-
they got the faith,
Don't go to
man.
Vegas.
They're just sending
Don't
you
go to
those
Vegas.
positive
All right.
vibes. They're just sending you those positive vibes. Are you going to
All
launch
right,
it?
here we go. Yeah, I'm going to launch it. All right, I'm going to launch it. All right, title screen is there. Cool. Says Warzone, of course, as always. They better make that separate in Modern Warfare 2. I do not want to have to download Warzone. All right, it's firing up. I'm sure you can probably hear it because I didn't turn down my TV. So
Can't hear anything.
can't? Oh, okay.
14 votes, 78% say yes.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm let us do its whole thing here. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to let it do its thing. Ricochet anti-cheat. Yes. Okay. Call of Duty Warzone classified arms. Press A to start. Okay. All right. Connecting to Xbox Live. Here we go. This is where I went before. This is gripping entertainment right now for a podcast. Let me tell you all. This is why all 50 of you show up all the time for us.
Appreciate
let's see
it.
here. Yeah,
Appreciate
we appreciate that. Hit the like button, share it out. If you want to tell everybody that you're listening to Pong try to fire up Modern Warfare right now, that'd be great. Nope,
This is old man problems. That
not working?
Technology.
it says connecting to Xbox Live and then went back to the title screen again.
Call of Duty usually does that. They have to. It says like connecting to Xbox Live.
Yeah,
it
it's
says
checking
download
for
update
update.
and it restarts. Yeah.
That's what it's doing. All right. Okay. So here I am. I can pre-order Modern Warfare 2, shockingly enough, from here. Oh, that's
Wow.
great.
The Kato's on the edge of his seat.
Yeah, I know. So there's Warzone. Nope. Missing data packs.
Yeah, see, you didn't download them all. Now go hit the start button.
Okay, hold on. How to install? Press the Xbox button, My Games and Apps, home menu, see all. Okay, all right. So we're gonna do this. I'll still count it as a yes if this works. Okay, so hit the home button. Okay, and then what do I do? What do I do, Jasper? Actually, guy, what do I do?
Does it have you a list of like things that aren't installed or anything?
Okay, My Games and Apps, right? Select see all, Modern Warfare, press the menu button, scroll to yeah. Okay, so they just want me to do this. Okay, all right. So manage games and add-ons. Okay.
This is gonna take you 4 hours.
Bro, I tried for 4 hours last time. Okay, so now I'm in the all section, right?
Yeah.
Everything in there is installed.
Is everything in there installed to your internal, or is it
Yes.
installed to your external?
Internal. I don't even have my
doesn't even
external.
matter. I've had a mix between different things.
Yeah.
So-
That caused me a problem before. That's why I'm asking.
So I've got Campaign Pack 1, Campaign Pack 2, Multiplayer Pack, and Special Ops Pack. They're all
Yeah.
installed.
You don't have any compatibility packs in there.
No, I don't see a compatibility pack.
Okay, so then you have to go to the in-game section, and it should be like in the options of like, so it's somewhere in the options of like data pack or something in there, in the options and actually in game, and you can download it from in there.
Okay, what are we talking about? I missed it. I wasn't here.
Yeah, you missed it. I'm trying for the fifth time now, Psycho, to install Modern Warfare.
Where were you? You
2019.
were sitting here the whole time.
Yeah, 2019 to the Xbox Series X from the disc to see if it works.
Okay.
I thought you were sleeping, so I just like put you big up on the screen.
It's yours. Thanks for the purchase. Now go have some fun. Okay, there's the campaign.
No.
Okay. Now that says installed. Now multiplayer compatibility pack. Okay. All right. This did not do this last time.
This is still gripping.
It is. It's gripping. Okay. So it's still showing that I don't have the campaign pack installed on this screen, even though I do. And it's still showing it's only showing the multiplayer pack installed. But let's go back and see if this even works. Multiplayer. Okay. Yep. Nope. Still says missing data packs.
You can also, if it's not showing up there, you can also try going to the Xbox Store and add-ons page, and they usually have all
they're showing up here. I mean, again, now it's saying they're all installed. Hold on. Got it. Okay.
Delete Tinder, everybody. Naked 8 HD has sex cheaper, so you know.
Okay. Now it says they're all installed, every single one of them. And it still says missing data packs. So should I reset? We'll try resetting.
Yeah, hard reset your whole console.
I just know that there's more than 5 things you have to download. There's like a 20 section
10
list
different things at least.
Yeah.
Okay. That gripping segment is over, folks. That was fantastic.
I'll send you a screenshot later tonight of all the things that you need downloaded.
Yeah. There is a lot. It's crazy, man.
It's the most ridiculous thing of all time. That's all I've got to say.
Well, the thing is, like Black Ops Cold War, it's all installed. I can't play it anyway because it breaks every time I try. So,
and I never had any problems with Cold War. That's the shitty part.
Yeah, I'm hoping
he uses a landline. He can't figure out how to use apps.
This next one, this next one is gonna be flawless, right? This Modern Warfare 2 is gonna have 0 problems, right?
Yeah, sure is. It's gonna be the same engine across everything. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And what happened to next gen? What happened to current gen only Warzone? Why did they all of a sudden decide they're gonna do cross gen again?
Is he dead?
What's up, man? Oh, we love you, Psycho.
Did you not see that, Pong?
Oh, Psycho? No, I did not. I was paying attention to my TV. What's Psycho doing?
Mav had him up on the big screen. He looked like he was dead.
He's on his phone. Oh man, you're great,
I'm
dude.
having health issues, so
Yeah.
I
Oh
was looking up stuff.
no!
So.
Why were you in Warzone? Why were you in Warzone? I don't want to play Warzone.
Yeah, he's Psycho's got the COVIDs still. He's recovering, so we're just having fun with him. Psycho, what's the one thing you want to see at Summer Game Fest? A surprise.
One thing at Summer Game Fest, I want to see some. Oh, that's a good one. I want to see whatever Atlas is bringing. Is what they're going to show, because I'm like, I haven't.
Are they a partner?
Atlas, yeah.
Okay.
You remember you tried reading it for 20 minutes?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. So Atlas, you want to see like, you think it's Persona or
It's
what else do they
something.
have? What else do they have for Atlas? I mean, they have like some other like anime style like RPGs.
Shin Megami or some
Shin Megami
shit.
Tensei.
Shin Megami Tensei. Yep.
Yeah.
And what else? So they have something else
Soul
too.
Hackers.
Yeah.
Soul Hackers. They've got Persona. So the list goes on with them.
Yeah.
So.
And I just don't know what if it's not going to be for Xbox, what other game are they going to announce, or what platform are they going to put it on? Switch, like. So it just depends. I don't know. That's why I was thinking possibly Xbox announcement.
Yeah.
Or something along the lines, I don't know.
For sure, man.
Maybe Xbox has so much to show that they couldn't just have it on their showcase, or who knows if they're gonna do. I mean, people want it to to get this big treatment and have Atlas games, but
Yeah, Dakota said Soul Hackers 2 is coming to Xbox. Wasn't that a thing that I remember everybody's like, oh, that's cool, but it was like a smaller title, right?
Yeah, Soul Hackers 2. That was the one I remember Pong gave us was, hey, go do the survey, and it was Soul Hackers 2 was at the end of it, telling you, in that little Japanese chick's voice, and this is telling you, thank you. Oh, you play a lot of games and all this other stuff, and so,
What?
Right.
That was not the Atlas survey. That was some other survey you were on.
No, man, that was the Atlas.
You play games with me?
And at the end, it was it was like a video of Soul Hackers 2, and it was like,
yeah, I know the video didn't work for me,
me.
but I know that was there.
Yeah.
So it was just telling you about stuff like that.
So you want to see Atlas surprise for Xbox, right? Kind of what you're hoping.
Some kind of announcement or something along the lines, if they're, because we know, a lot of people want more than just Soul Hackers 2, possibly like Persona. We'll see.
Soul Hackers 2 is the niche of the niche.
No,
that's the problem. Like anybody, like even Shin Megami Tensei fans barely know what Soul Hackers is. It was a break off of that again, and they barely know what it is. So like it's niche, very niche.
Now
still cool.
Where was it? I put in the gaming news. Okay, Soul Shocker. So System Shock. The remake, when no one's talked about that. Why haven't we heard anything about that? It's you can pre-order it on Steam right now. It's ready. It had a Kickstarter. It reached its Kickstarter. It's just and it has a Xbox, PlayStation, Windows, Apple, Linux where it's coming to. We just have not heard when it's going to be available. And it's like, and I've read, there's PC Magazine, because I was reading about it last night. They said it's ready to launch and all this other stuff, and we have not heard nothing. And that's who makes that? That is, oh Jesus Christ, I don't even know. But,
cool.
God damn it.
feel like
What?
Psycho's like talking like
Night
Han Solo
Drive.
in episode 4. He's like, "Hey, how's your day going? I'm fine. You?" It's like,
How are you? No, Night Drive Studios is the studio that's making this. So again,
For
you don't-
people who don't know what System Shock is, this is an old PC game that actually heavily influenced BioShock. Okay,
yes,
Ken Levine was a huge System Shock fan, and that's where the BioShock idea came from. Was System Shock? A lot of people have not experienced it because it's old. So it's
Yeah.
nice that it's getting remade because I would like to play it. I never had a chance to play, but I had buddies who played it on their PCs back in the day, and I watched obviously it being played, but never had my hands on it. So yeah, I can't wait for it too. Just because of the influence it had on BioShock, which is one of my favorite
Mhm.
franchises of all time. So
Yeah. And it's, you know, like again, it's getting a remake, so it's getting from the ground up, rebuilt. It's going to be, you know, modern graphics and everything. So it's going to be one of the, and they have pictures, and holy shit, it looks fucking gorgeous. And we have not heard anything from them. So I don't know if they're just waiting for some, you know, maybe this fucking year. I don't know. It's ready to go, and that was March when PC Magazine put that out. March of 2022, it was ready.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be cool.
So
What about you, Jasper?
I know the game's gonna be kind of garbage, and I'm not gonna like it. But I'm still gonna play it. It's gonna be the Star Trek Telltale game. I don't like Telltale games, but just because it's that IP, I'm gonna play it. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah,
I know it sounds weird, but
I really liked the Walking Dead one.
Yeah.
The first season. I don't ever play any more of it, but I did play that and I really liked it. Other than that, I was like, I don't ever want to play another Telltale game after that, but I really liked that for some reason. I don't know why. Just because you're Star Trek fandom, right? What if it was a James Bond Telltale game? Would you play that?
no.
Is that
Star
because your
Trek's above
age?
bots.
Is it because your age? You too young to be into it?
And I mean, listen, Bond is okay. I've watched it. I'm not the biggest fan of it.
Got it. Okay.
There's even a Bond movie that took place in my state, so I got some respect for Bond.
There's a Bond movie that took place in Kentucky?
Yep.
Which one is that?
Goldfinger. He robs Fort Knox.
Oh, okay. Right on.
dun 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 dun
Dun,
dun
dun,
dun
dun,
dun.
dun, dun. All right. Da 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 down.
See, I know more about Bond than you do. I'm the lore master.
That's true.
He is the bondage master. All right.
And what about you, Pong Soul? What's the thing that would make you happy at Summer Games Fest? The reason that Summer Games Fest is like a little bit fun to discuss this is just because like it's multi-platform, you know, like you got anything, you know, that could happen for any device or whatever. You got other publishers that are taking part, so there's more possibilities, I think, of random stuff. What would do it for you?
It's a good question. 'Cause I'm really happy, like I said, with the lineup right now.
If they
So-
announce a Call of Duty patch for Modern Warfare 2019
Yeah,
for
well,
this,
yes, that would
Okay.
that would definitely do it. No, I just I don't know if anything because I don't really go into Keeley shows with expectations any
Yeah.
which way because like you said, there's so many different people there and so many different publishers and devs represented that something could excite me. Just like Future Game Show, I get excited for PC games that I'm not going to play because I don't have a PC to play them, right? So, but when I see strategy games or RTS games, I'm like, oh my God, wish that was on console, but I still get hyped for them because they look so damn cool. So anything could appear at the Keeleys that I haven't been aware of, that haven't been on my radar. I guess if I had to pick one, I mean, I would probably go with some type of Embracer AA. Okay, let's put it this way: Keeley's Flintlock. If Flintlock shows up at the Keeleys and shows me more gameplay, I'll be extremely happy. I'm waiting on Flintlock. That's that RPG that's coming that we've already seen.
yeah,
a
it looks
trailer
really
for.
cool, right?
Yeah, it looks freaking amazing. It's coming to Game Pass, I believe, this year as well.
And what publisher was it?
Oh, was that Focus?
I think it's
it was
either
it's
Focus
an
or, like,
indie team because they
505.
Made, they made some indie game for the Xbox
Yeah, maybe it was
One.
50. Yeah, they've done it's from the same developers as the
Ashen?
Ashen.
Yeah,
Yep. And so that right there, I want to see more of it. I want to see actual game, because the trailer did show a little bit of gameplay, but I want to see actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Either that or Evil West. Now that we got a new trailer for Evil West, I want to
yeah, it
see.
looks really cool, man.
Yeah, I want to see more of that game too. So both of those showing up to Keeley's would be cool for me.
I'm waiting for
100%.
more Sonic Frontiers there too. I think that would be. I didn't really watch much of the IGN coverage, but I just want to see kind of like.
So what
big
they're
E3
saying is
presence
like
of
it doesn't come across on video as well as it feels to play, right?
Yeah.
Kind of. So I don't want, as a weird thing with Sonic Frontiers, I almost think like showing too much of it could do the game like a little injustice in a way. Right? Because like it could create a negative vibe over people. Like I've just seen a lot of negativity about it, but like if the people who played it are saying like, hey, it was fun.
From what I've seen
right?
of it, it looked like all right for a Sonic game. Like the world looked empty, but like this, like the actual movement and combat and stuff, and the size of the world, like it could. There's something that could
Yeah.
be there.
Mm-hmm. I want to see a random Sega game that's not Sonic. I want to see
one of their super games. How about one of their super games that they're coming out with, like
Right.
Crazy Taxi or Jet Set Radio, right? Games as a service style. That would be cool. It's a good call too.
Yeah, I want to see one of their big projects like this, and I think it'd be a good time to showcase it. They could potentially have some announcement of something like that we haven't known about. That's not necessarily like a huge thing as well, but like something that would grab a lot of attention, get people excited. Like there's a lot of IP that they have, man, that like they're just not utilizing. I'll throw the bone out there of Alpha Protocol. You know what I mean? Just like back in my head, you know, it's not gonna create
That would
a
be
lot
the
of
Xbox
hype.
stage. That would be the Xbox stage. Though.
It would probably with Obsidian, you know.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, what would the odds be of like a Josh Sawyer project being like an Alpha Protocol type spy situation with
From what we've heard, not
from
very
like the
good.
top down aspect of it?
Yeah,
and they're
from what we've heard though, not really good.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
definitely more heavy on investigation than anything else. So if Jez is correct and it's Disco Elysium like heavily influenced by Disco Elysium, then no, because there's not a whole lot of combat in Disco Elysium. So
Right.
I just don't see it
thinking
happening.
is like more aspects of like infiltration type spy stuff, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I know
top
what you're
down,
saying.
like tactical style a little bit. Just a thought. I don't know, because
Yeah.
I found it a little interesting. Obsidian did like a 12th birthday for Alpha Protocol the other day, and it's not really like usually celebrate anniversaries of games when they're 12 years old that don't really have a following anymore, you know?
Correct.
So I think they're trying to keep that name out there. They've also chimed in the past about that game a couple times. Like, we would love to work on it again and stuff like that. Like,
that's never made sense to me, Mav. Why companies that have no interest in doing anything with an IP hold on to those IPs?
Yeah.
Like if Microsoft honestly went to Sega right now and said, "Hey, Obsidian would like to get Alpha Protocol back. Can we buy it off of you?" I mean, would Sega honestly give them the finger and say, "No, we're holding it"? I mean, that it's just never made sense to me why companies do that. Like Microsoft has given back. I mean, look at what they just did. They gave Alan Wake back, right, to Remedy, because they weren't planning on doing anything with it. So they agreed to give it back. I mean, I just don't understand why more companies don't do this. Sega's holding on to Alpha Protocol for what? They're never going to have another studio work on it again. So give it back to Microsoft. Give it to Obsidian. Let them go back to work. Even if it's the end of the generation before we ever see it, I'd love to see another Alpha Protocol for sure.
Yeah.
Agree.
I think they even delisted it from Steam because of like the music licensing or something.
The music licensing, they let it go.
So like they delisted it and they're not doing anything with it. So like just like if Obsidian cares about it still and is even celebrating its anniversary and stuff, like it's one of their passion projects in the day that didn't get funded enough. It didn't get.
They asked Sega for more funding and more time, and Sega told them, "No, you got to release it," and that's why it came out the way it did.
Yeah, and I always have a dream of what that game could have been or what it could be. Yes. It's a cult classic as it is, right? But
nothing else like it in the genre.
It's also supposed to come out this year, and that's by Sega. So we could see that.
Yeah, We could see that. And Deathlord Strong, you are correct. Ken Levine does have a team working on a BioShock game. I suppose there's been lots of studio issues, but Levine's had a couple of good interviews. So I'd love to see some information on the spiritual successor to BioShock. Let's put it that way.
I guess Company of
For
Heroes
sure.
probably actually be a future game show because that's more PC, smaller.
Yeah.
I miss Ken Levine. Ken Levine was a cool dude back in the day. His interviews are always great.
Yeah, he's kind of spoke from the hip a little bit.
Yep, a little bit. He was Randy Pitchford without the coke.
Without the coke and
And
porn.
a thumb drive full of porn.
Hey, hold my coke. Hold my thumb drive. Hold my Kleenex. I'm going to make a new game. You know, I used to like Randy Pitchford a lot back in the day when he used to do like the Brothers in Arms trailers and the gameplay walkthroughs, and he voiced those over. Oh, it's freaking amazing, man. I was like, wow, that's like so cool, dude. Like, you're making me really want to play this game. Brothers in Arms is a franchise I would love to come back. And I remember when they tried to bring it back once and it didn't look anything like Brothers in Arms. It was like some weird ass thing. I was like, what the hell is this? You know, bring back actual Brothers in Arms. And then that project fell through. I'm wondering if they could ever bring that back somehow. You know, like,
well, this will be the generation for comebacks out of all these franchises. So maybe we do see something like that happen. A lot of people are interested in bringing stuff back. Again,
I
Command and Conquer's got to come back. So
yes, dude.
It's hard to do World War II shooters now, I think, because it just keeps getting a bad rap. And
yeah, unless it's something like Sniper Elite, that's different.
Yeah.
Right. So, but yeah, no, I just like franchises in general, though, this generation have a chance of coming back, and I gotta believe that EA has to look over at Command and Conquer and go, there's gotta still be some money there. There has to be. They'll probably wait until what we call it is announced coming back. God, I just lost my brain. It's been a long day, folks. All right.
We are all our brains are fried.
Blizzard, oh my God, why can't I think right now? StarCraft, thank you, Jesus. StarCraft is announced, and then all of a sudden EA will come out and be like, "Yeah, we're bringing back Command and Conquer, everybody," because those were two of the biggest RTSs out there at the time.
Look what the cat dragon.
Well, that's gonna do it for the show. Tell everybody where can 3-Bit, where can everybody find you? What's up, 3-Bit? How's it going, man?
I'm good. How are you guys?
What's that orange thing in your background? What the hell is that?
It's a like a light thing.
It's a D-pad.
Is it supposed to be though?
It's like a D-pad thing.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It's a burning cross.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like some kind of cross. Looks like one of those cyberpunk crosses in front of the
different levels.
Wow!
You're also
your room's on fire now.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Good to see you, 3-Bit.
How are you guys?
Good.
Not bad. We're just shooting the shit about Summer Games Fest tomorrow. And I can run through these little questions for you real quick while you're here.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
go for it.
You know, it'd be fun. I want to do this, if you guys don't mind.
I mean, I'm sitting here for the next 4 hours at least.
Let's take like 20 minutes, maybe 10 to 15 minutes or so. All right. Psycho and 3-Bit missed out on the prediction special from the Xbox Bethesda Showcase video.
Oh yeah.
And I've really wanted we just couldn't make it happen. You know, Psycho was like laying naked in bed dead for like a week, you know.
Why was he not wearing clothes?
That's normal. That's normal.
I don't know why he was naked. He just kept sending me these weird pictures, man. And he was fever dreams. Oh, that's not you in the DMs? Oh, anyway, then 3-Bit is doing some awesome shit right now that nobody can talk about really, and he can't really tell us too much.
It's called having a girlfriend.
So they just between the two of them, like, we couldn't get them on that show. So hey, if you guys don't mind, how about we do it live right here, and I ask you these questions one by one.
Sure.
You ready?
Okay. I think I could talk about the fact that what I'm working on.
Okay. Well, hey, tell everybody. Then tell everybody what you're working on.
I am.
Half-Lag.
I am. I mean, I am working on Half-Lag, but I'm also helping out Playground with Fable. So that's gonna be. I mean, it's been pretty cool so far. So.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we're
Release
super
date?
proud of you, man. This is just freaking awesome. And moving on from
That's all I can say about that.
you
That's
get,
all I'll say about that.
so you did help with Ubisoft, before with
Yep.
some of their stuff, and then you left and you started doing. You just were working for marketing company. You've been doing commercials, Aflac, and you got what was it, Holiday Inn,
Holiday Inn.
yeah,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Some really cool stuff, man. And now you're back into the gaming again, doing stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah, I wasn't sure I would go back, but I got the opportunity to, so I was like, yeah, let's go for it.
All right. Well, we'll start with this. I gotta open up this my questions here. So 3-bit. First question: will Xbox showcase more or less games than last year?
More or less games.
Yeah, don't.
How many
write
games
that,
did they
Chris
show
Jones.
last time? 30.
Yeah,
Like
30 games.
34 or something like
It
that.
was 30 games, and 28 of
That's
them
a
were in
lot
Game
of games
Pass.
last year.
Yeah.
It was a crap ton of games last year. More,
More?
but barely.
Like you're like 31, 32 games, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it was like whatever it was before, like 34 or something,
Mm-hmm.
you said like 35.
Yeah.
Actually, I take it back. I feel like it's gonna be less because of the fact. No, I just
What the hell?
think about it. I take it back because they're gonna show more gameplay. And
You just read like the Omatoni's
Yeah.
comment and you just
Oh,
flip.
Omatoni,
You're
yeah.
that
Yeah.
easily
Well,
influenced.
no, here's the thing.
Yes.
He freaking wrote that as I was thinking it.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
it doesn't count.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But dang it, Tony. But
Same
no,
old 3-bit.
No, it makes sense though. Like they said, I have a feeling they're gonna show more gameplay this year, and also last year there are a lot of games that we just saw CGI trailers for that we might have that they might be ready this time around. So you just might get more time with those games. So I'm guessing less, just slightly. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Jasper just shared something that's very interesting. Jasper said Starfield expected early 2023 on the bottom
Yeah,
of
I
the
didn't
Game
wanna
Pass
interrupt
app.
the whole interview.
Early 2023 is what it's expected on the
Which
bottom of
is-
the Game Pass app. It falls
it's
in the
kind of
line with
what
what we
was I
thought.
thought.
They changed
Yeah.
the wording for it. So
Change the wording. Yeah, that lines up with what I thought. So
Yeah.
March. Right
Interesting.
around there. Yeah, that means
That's right.
Avowed's got to come. They're not
Yeah.
going to double stack Avowed and Starfield. They're not going to do it.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So you're
it's getting
thinking March,
juicy.
Pong?
Yeah, I think in March for
Yeah.
Starfield for sure. Yeah. February, March. I think so.
Okay. Well, this
Is that
leads into
first
this
time?
next interesting question. 3-bit. Will Xbox reveal a new game for 2022, or will that one of their games we know about is coming out in 2022?
Will they reveal like a brand new
Either
title that
something
comes out
brand
this
new
year?
or one of the big titles that has already been announced. You got your Perfect Darks and Fables
Avowed.
and Avowed
Yeah.
and stuff like Contraband, stuff like that. Are any of these games coming in 2022? Forza Motorsport, or are they going to announce a new game and it drop in 2022? Hypothetically, prediction. You don't know
I think-
anything. We just have to let everybody know that.
Yeah. I think most people think Avowed is coming out this year. I think that's a safe bet, but I think Forza Motorsport will come out this year. And then it does make sense for Obsidian to release it at like before Starfield
If
Yeah.
it's ready. If it's ready.
if it's ready.
Unless it's
If
like
it's
a
not
holiday
ready,
2023, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I say Forza more so than Avowed.
Okay. So you're on the
To
yes
me, that
train
makes-
that they got something for us.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. All right. Now 3-bit. I need one safe bet prediction from Xbox Bethesda Showcase.
One safe bet, something you are guaranteed to see.
Something that 3-Bit is putting his stamp on it, saying 3-Bit's credibility is on the line, that this is going to be there.
We're only 4 days away. I had to answer like 2 months ago, so
let's see, something you're guaranteed to see. I think you will see the Halo co-op or trailer or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
A lot of people saying no Halo whatsoever. Interesting.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think you'll see Halo co-op.
I was waiting for you to say Fable.
Now I'm gonna have to have poker face for
Yeah.
Fable going forward.
Yes, you are,
Yeah,
sir.
before it was Splinter Cell. No. So 3-Bit, I love it.
Yeah.
But here's the time to shoot for the moon. If you want to have real credibility, you want to be famous one day. You know, you want to be like, this guy knows his shit. Nobody else could have guessed this. Oh my God, he got it right. It's 1 in a million. What's your moonshot prediction for the Xbox Bethesda Showcase?
Listen up, Chad. If this is a Fable release date, you better count it. You better book it.
Oh shoot. Moonshot prediction. I want them to do this. It's the Xbox Smash Bros thing that we've been sort of chatting about. I really want them to do that. I think that they need some sort of thing to celebrate their IP, just as Sony is doing with like Astrobot and also their older Battle Star game, whatever
All-Star Battle or whatever. Yeah.
All-Star Battle Royale, and then Nintendo celebrating their IP with Smash Bros. Xbox needs that. They have so much IP now, and I think some sort of Smash Bros type game, that would be great. So I would love to see Senua fight Master Chief, fight the dude from Wolfenstein to Doomslayer. Like, they just have so much potential with that. So I would love to see some sort of game like that. My other moonshot would be seeing gameplay for Indiana Jones. I would love to see that as well.
Right.
So,
okay.
Psycho, stop tell your fans to stop coming in here, please.
Yeah.
That's
I love
really,
it. I love them
really
3-Bit.
eager.
Really eager. All right, Psycho. Psycho, it's your turn, man. Time to answer the questions. Will Xbox showcase more or less games than last year?
Oh, more for sure. Not 50, more like a couple of your panelists have said. I think we're gonna stay in the 30s, mid-ish. Yeah.
You want to flip on that like 3-Bit did? Now say less.
No.
Okay,
No.
you're confident more. I'm with you, man.
Mid 30 range. You know?
Okay.
34, 36 depends.
Fair enough. And now, what about? Will Xbox reveal a new game for 2022?
Yeah. Yes. I wholeheartedly believe that we're going to get something that we were not expecting. That we were not. This was not even on our radar. They're going to drop it, and it's going to be for this year.
So it's just a brand new game, something we never heard of.
Brand new. Yeah.
Okay. Would you have any thoughts of what it could possibly be?
Thoughts? No.
No. Okay. Right on. Freaking love you, man. All right. So, Psycho.
Yes, sir.
Safe bet prediction.
Ooh, safe bet. Well, I definitely feel that we will get. I would say we probably get like a contraband gameplay at this showcase. So that would be my safe bet. What we're probably going to see is contraband gameplay.
That's a good one. I like that. That's pretty. I mean, I can see that for sure. All right, here's your last one, Psycho. This is like, if you want to prove that all those acid trips have given you some kind of like psychedelic way of seeing through things, and you got like knowledge that nobody else can
Mind's eye.
see. You know
What did the Tinker Elves tell you?
Yeah,
Come on, Psycho.
you know you speak to the mystics. You know, what is what's your moonshot, bro?
Moonshot. I think this is going to be something that is going to be that was not on. I really
the same thing.
I think it's going to be fucking. Oh, I want to say like a Otagai style game.
A what?
Otagai.
Otagi?
Otagi.
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 Oh yeah.
Hey, my brain's all foggy.
You know what's crazy? When I was watching the predictions, I'm like, why didn't Pong say this? Why didn't? And then
Is that
here I
made?
am
You can't.
when you're asking me the questions. I'm like,
Is that made by? Is that made by Altus?
I think no. I think we.
Otagai made by Altus Studios.
No,
oh my god.
I want to say like a Zone of Enders.
Zone of Enders.
Yeah, why not?
Isn't that
Hey.
Kojima?
It's Kojima. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, again, you know what? You could be onto something, right? Let's say that Cloud
Yes,
game
sir.
has a Zone of Enders type deal to it, and Kojima comes on the stage and be like, Zone of Enders coming to Xbox Cloud, you know,
That'd
and
be one of the biggest
Good.
shocks of all freaking time.
yeah,
Because it'd be something that he hasn't done in a while, and you could really you can do the hub networking with mech robots, so you have like you have different quadrants and you got to go take your team
Yeah.
and go out there. So I mean, it could be a live service type game, so it could very well. So that's what I'm thinking.
is it Otogi or Otagi?
I don't know. Otogi, Otagi. I'm like,
Otogi. I know there's one
know.
thing it's
they're
not.
great.
Is Otagai.
I would have guy. Hey,
Hey man, I love your predictions though, dude. Awesome. I wanted to do that with you guys, so thank you for. But yeah,
no, thank you.
how come
for having me.
everything you say sounds like it's coming from like some kind of like infomercial or something? It was like the voice, man.
Xbox
Like,
exclusive.
thank you,
World premiere.
thank you,
I don't know.
thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me.
You're so breathy.
ASMR today.
Call 1-800 hot girls.
You're here.
Can you say call 1-900 suck off?
Whoa, no. I can't do that.
What the?
What's
Whoa.
that?
What is that? Whoa,
Somebody's vibrator's
Psycho.
going off.
That's my dryer.
Oh, it's your
Uh-huh.
dryer?
Uh-huh.
What do you mean?
I don't know what happened.
He's like, oh.
When you become
Where's
a Lupa
Lupa when
now
you
for
need her?
this?
Was that? Did you buy that dryer in 1985? Like where the?
What the fuck?
Looks like
When it's done, it does like.
it's got like the old style buzzer on it. Like, man, that's
Dude,
crazy.
killed my.
Are you
computer.
podcasting from your laundry room? Is that what's going on?
No, I left my laundry room door open though.
Oh,
Yeah,
Has your soundbar went off again, Mav?
it hasn't since I moved it over here.
Okay.
But it was unplugged, man. That's weird. It was
hilarious.
like it's getting like energy through the
boom
wall
show.
still. Yeah,
actor.
it happen. It happens like every day now. I don't know what's going on. Oh my god, 1-800 suck. What's up? What's up, man?
Wow.
That's fast, dude. That's a little too fast.
How the
I don't
heck
know.
Did
That's,
you do that so fast?
that's crazy. Absolutely insane. All right, Deathlord Strong says, I don't know Fortnite.
Sorry.
Is your dryer
Just
also
changing the settings.
does it double as a
Yeah,
fax
I
machine
put-
possibly, or
Wait, why did your lights just change, Mav?
I
Oh,
don't know, man.
I'm telling you, it's your wife. She's been messing with you this whole time.
My lights did just change on me.
Yes,
Yeah.
they did. Now,
Very
they got the
purpley in
fancy
there.
treatment.
You just got asked about the sound bar, and now your lights are starting. I'm telling you, that house. Are you built on burial grounds or something, or what's going on?
It changed again. It changed again. Wow. I liked how it was before. Tell the ghost to change it back.
OTG.
3-bit says change it back.
Yeah, just keep doing that until it actually works. Oh,
It's like-
the ghost is telling you
this
it's time to go, Mav. It darkened your face. Time to turn it off. Sick of you talking. Oh, see?
See,
Oh,
Aaron Hazley is saying it's OTG.
Otagi?
OTG.
Odigi. I don't
Oh,
like.
he's-
No, Otagi.
Otagi.
I don't like it.
Otagi. It's like I said, right?
Otagi.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Otagi.
wow.
That's what I thought.
I said Otagai. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was way off.
You got a clapper and stuff.
There you go.
Oh.
I got to clap.
Yeah,
Pretty cool
You got the
lighting.
clap?
Yeah,
Don't
you
tell
don't.
Kate. Don't tell Kate. Don't tell Kate.
Man, we're just fucking being stupid now. 3-bit, like, are you excited for any Game Fest announcements?
Do you guys think they'll show Hellblade there or at the Xbox showcase?
I'm wondering if they'll show it at all again because
Either one.
there's
You think they
no.
won't show it at all.
They just showed it at the Game Awards, and it's probably not till 2023, so they'll have more opportunities to show it again. So it's like I would rather
Isn't that
than
a year ago though.
no, it was
Last
only like
Tradition
six,
at the VGAs now.
it was 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
So I would just rather them
6
like
months ago.
we just saw it 6 months
It's-
ago. There's other games we haven't seen for 2 years. Focus on those. You know what I mean? Focus on Fable.
Wow. Dang.
Oh, look at the time. Look at the
Yeah, look
time.
at the
Wow,
time.
it
Yeah,
looks
look
like I
at-
gotta go.
Yeah. No, I mean, it has been
I was just
said
gonna
from
say.
Grub that Fable and Perfect Dark aren't going to be there, which is two of those games I was really hoping to see something from, like at least something, but it does look like we're not going to. So I'm thinking like at the showcase, probably like Avowed, Contraband, maybe some other
But
stuff, more Forza
I think they
Motorsport.
would just save that for the Xbox showcase. I don't know what they're gonna show at the Summer Games Fest. Actually,
Summer Games Fest, we're probably going to get not anything massive.
I think maybe Kojima's game will be there.
Already Warhammer Dark Tide, which is Xbox. So
What about
yeah, Kojima's game's gonna be there. for sure.
Overdose?
Yeah,
Is it
Overdose.
Overdose? Yeah.
Yeah, just because he's, pretty close with Keeley.
Yeah.
and I feel like Keeley respected him when he was at the, when that whole shenanigans happened. So I think
They were zooming the
One,
other
two.
day, by the way, too. So
Do y'all
Yeah.
think that this is a multi-plat or a PlayStation exclusive or an Xbox, the Xbox exclusive, or I don't think they would reveal Kojima's Xbox exclusive at Keeley's thing. You know
No.
what I mean?
I think this is a multi-plat. Because I think he's working. We already know he's working on Death Stranding 2, which will be Sony exclusive, obviously. So I think that this one's gonna be multi-plat. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. I think that's the way it's going to roll from here on out. Decado, you're right. Project Mara is the interesting one from Ninja Theory. When are they going to show us? Because they had those pictures, 2 years ago? Year and a half ago? Is that when they showed us Project Mara?
yeah, wasn't that like 2 years?
It's been a
ago?
while. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that game looks beautiful.
So that one being a technical test, being something that they're just trying new stuff on, that could pop up anytime. To be honest, that could be as a smaller experience. Who knows? Maybe that is something that surprises us.
Yeah.
It's, some people don't think so, but since it's not supposed to be like a full-fledged game, like it's going to be like more of a technical showpiece for them, along with testing some stuff, and it's going to be a smaller experience and kind of like a one apartment setting. That could be ready to rock and roll too. Who knows?
Yeah.
If Xbox ever did a VR headset, that would be a pretty good demo. if they ever did,
that
it, I
ain't
don't think
happening.
it'll-
So Aaron Hasley says reveal Shadowrun and Capcom also have an event. What about a Dead Rising 5 made by Capcom?
We got
Yeah, it's
some
a-
Shadowrun like stuff at the limited games thing.
Yeah.
They're doing a collector's edition for that. For the
Well, the
remake.
Shadowrun's coming to Game Pass.
It's just
so
a physical
this
release,
month.
I think.
Yeah.
So the trilogy's coming. So this June. too. So you can pre-download it right now. So
Yep. All right,
Hmm.
guys. Well, 3-bit, thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really like, I mean, we were, you know, I didn't get to spend a lot of time with you, but I do appreciate you hopping on, bro, when you could.
First.
We're going to hopefully get to see more of you coming up in the next few days when you have time. Also on, I think Sunday, you said you're going to maybe be able to
Yeah.
be there for that.
I mean,
right?
I mean, this week I've been trying to make as much time as I can for these shows, just
Yeah.
because this is Christmas time.
Yeah, for
me.
sure.
So even if it is later, I'm trying to make as much shows as I can this week. So
Thank you, bro.
I will definitely be there. I will be there Sunday. And we'll see about the other days. I'm trying my best, but yeah, like I said, thanks for having me. Are we doing outros?
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and get to the outros. Me and Pong are going to play Inquisitor.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you guys can follow me at Twitter at i3bit, and that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys on the next show.
If y'all want development updates on Fable, just follow through. I'm just kidding. No. Psycho, Mellow Fellow.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad you're feeling better, bro. Thanks for being here.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. A little bit better. I'm glad you're able to at least be on a show. So that's good.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
You're fading, I can tell. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
He needs a
It's just-
vitamin.
Yeah.
No, because I was looking up like side effects of having COVID, going through COVID, brain fog, fatigue, and all this other stuff. Up, the girls
Mhm.
are back.
Stuff that
It's
you already had.
Get him, Jasper.
But it like intensifies it, so it's like,
Yeah.
really bad. So it seems like I'm special.
Get some.
You're
elderberry, man.
always special, man. We love you regardless. You know, it's like
man.
but you know, it's fun. We're just having fun with you, and whether you have the energy or not, you know, love you being here, dude. Kate. All right, so Psycho, where can everybody find you, bro?
Yes. Shout out to the panel. Fuck, see, I can't even talk. Shout out to the chat. You guys are awesome tonight. Thank you for putting up with my craziness. And you guys can find me everywhere, Psychonauts 8. You can find me here on Wednesdays at 10 o'clock now for Fun Pop. And Fridays we do Xbox Ultimate and at 9 o'clock, I believe, still.
Yep.
And you can find me every so often on Mondays on FSP. So thank you guys. It's great to be here and not laying in deathly sick in bed and wishing that they chop my head off.
Yeah.
Get some elderberry and keep it up, man. Water.
3-bit's always on the elderberry train. It's like anytime anybody's sick.
It helped me. I had COVID.
I hear
and
you.
It sucked.
I could be like, oh man, I stumped my toe. It's
Elderberry.
like, hey, you go
I
get
got
you some elderberry.
I got some goodies right here for later.
Vitamin C.
That looked like a shrimp in a bag.
That looked like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, what was that?
bag.
Well, they are Sour Patch Kids, but they're special
Okay,
Sour Patch Kids.
right on.
Nice.
Yeah, the Sousa. Yeah, we
Fun
absolutely.
Speculations is gonna be live all weekend, basically at this point. So
Yeah,
starting
we're
tomorrow.
gonna be co-streaming.
Almost 24/7.
I'm co-streaming every fucking thing I can. You know, we're gonna be live tomorrow a lot for Summer Game Fest and for the Devolver Digital show, and then we're having another night show tomorrow night, PM in the PM. And we're gonna recap a lot of what we saw through today on that show. That's Pong and I's show there, and where he hosts and has the captain's chair. Then on Friday, we're gonna have a lot of co-streams. Saturday, more, and then Sunday, the big one, and then Tuesday, another big one. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna co-stream that show, with pre-show and after show also. Pong Soul, where can everybody find you, bro?
You're muted.
Okay, cool, man. All right, Jasper. No, I'm just kidding.
I had it unmuted and then I muted myself because I was we just got an update on Modern Warfare. I just downloaded another 60 gigs or so, 70 gigs. So let's see if it. Oh, I don't see that it needs patches now. What does everybody think?
It will work. Did you have to go look for those packs to download them, or did it just do it itself?
It popped up by itself.
Okay.
Oh my God. I am in Modern Warfare, everybody. Look at that. It's working. Yes. Ah, God, that makes me feel good. All right. So, anyways, hey, I'll leave everybody with this tidbit. Anybody still in chat too? And I don't know if anybody on the panel saw this little interaction. I've been doing some sleuthing here a little bit, and Killer Instinct. That's been a big rumor. Killer Instinct, and a lot of people want KIVMK, headed up by Ed Boon. Well, guess what? Ed Boon today on his Twitter reached out to Todd Garner, who is the producer of the Mortal Kombat movies. And he simply put, good talk. And Todd Garner said, you're the best, or something like that, back to him. Well, for anybody who doesn't know, NetherRealm is located in Chicago, but Todd Garner is in LA. So could they have just had a Zoom talk? Could they have just had a phone conversation? Of course. But very interesting. I went back through their feeds and couldn't find them talking anytime recently. So maybe, just maybe, Ed Boon is in LA to add a little smoke out there. Anyways, you guys can find me, Pong Soul, on Xbox, on Twitter. Listen, this is going to be one hell of a week coming up here. So starting tomorrow, at least through Tuesday next week. So it's going to be crazy. Like Mav already talked about, like we kind of gave you some inside scoop, what we got going on here between this channel, Box and Burgers channel, and everybody else out there. It's going to be wild. 2 tabs are in play. You can always have multiple tabs up for your favorite streamers, but we're all going to be doing something. So no matter where you are, no matter what you're watching this week and weekend, hey, have a great time. This is Christmas. Enjoy it, please. This is the best time ever to be in gaming, whether you're just watching, whether you just consume that way, or whether you're podcasting. It doesn't matter. This is the best time of the year. So have a great time. We hope to see you all here, of course. Mav and I are going to be around a lot tomorrow and probably through the weekend, but you can find me. Obviously, tomorrow is going to be on Fun Speculations channel for the most part. I will be on Box and Burgers right after the Keeleys to have a live reaction show there. Then, like he said, we'll be back. We'll do the Devolver show. We'll roll right in the PM and the PM. So join us. Friday, who knows what's going to happen Friday? I am going to be technically working, but I'm going to be working from home. So if something pops up, something happens, you may see me somewhere. Follow me on Twitter. That's how you're going to find out about that stuff. Saturday morning, living split screen. Steel and I will do our final predictions for the Xbox Bethesda showcase. It's going to be gigantic. It's going to be fun. Of course, we're going to probably talk about other stuff because Steel and I always do, but we're going to make sure to cut our show at a good time so everybody can go watch the future game show as well. And then obviously I'm going to be doing Box and Burgers prediction show right after that on Saturday. And then I'll be back on Fun Speculations channel for the rest of the future game show, I'm sure, wherever we're doing that at. And then the Shop podcast Saturday night, again, prediction show. It's going to be blast with PTK, Blam, Fuzzy. That starts at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Central Time. Living Split Screen will start at its normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 o'clock Central Time. So be ready for that. Saturday is going to be gigantic. And then Sunday is the Super Bowl. It is Christmas Day on Sunday. So get ready, buckle up. I don't know what time you're planning on going live, man. What time are you planning on Sunday morning? Do you even know?
Let me look at my schedule.
Are you doing an hour before, or
Yeah.
Are we going to start?
Well,
an hour
is there
before?
anything before that show on Sunday?
a fan
I don't think
fest?
there's. What is it? Fan Fest.
Yeah,
in the
no, we're
morning,
gonna.
but
I'm gonna
no
be
other
in.
shows.
I'm gonna go live an hour before.
Okay, hour
Yeah.
before starts on Sunday. So be
Yeah,
back
12
here
12 p.m.
Sunday,
Eastern.
everybody, because we are going to be crazy like we were last year. Who knows who's going to be showing up? We'll probably, if Steele's available, if he's not working, he'll be here for sure. But man, it's going to be a blast on Sunday. We are going to have a good time. Man, this is the most uncertain I've been about a show in a long time. So this is going to be fun. Be there Sunday. And then Monday, I got nothing. I got to be back at work on Monday. But then Tuesday, I'll be working from home. Xbox Factor podcast is going to be gigantic again. Of course, we're going to have all the reactions to everything that's been shown so far. And then I'm going back on Box and Burgers channel again Tuesday afternoon after we get done with the Factor podcast. And because we're going to have a live show over the top of the Xbox second show. Wow. Lots and lots to talk about. This is going to be fun, folks. Anyways, golden age of gaming is here. Play what you love what you play, and we're going to definitely be seeing you in the next 5-6 days for sure. Have a great night, everybody.
Yes, and the realist, the lore master, the one who likes to crush our dreams at times, the one and only. Where can everybody find you, sir?
Actually, if you tune into this channel in 13 hours and 10 minutes, we'll be live again. So we'll be covering the Summer Games Fest co-stream on this channel. That's where I'll be. And then Mondays is FSP, 10 o'clock. Wednesdays is Fun Pop at also 10 o'clock. And Friday, Xbox Ultimate at 9 o'clock. Lore Jasper on Twitter, Lore Master Jasper on YouTube. Yeah, that's about it. Psycho.
Oh, nice. That's really nice. I like that.
1-900 suck off.
Or why does that have to be suck off, dude? That's fucked up. It's so weird, man.
Pong,
You're muted, Pong. You want to talk shit? Unmute your mic, motherfucker. Let's go.
I always mute it because I'm used to being muted, and then I muted again. I said 1-900 sit on my face.
Oh, okay.
Instead of suck off.
Okay. That's better. You're right.
We're going left.
Hey,
But it's not true.
thanks for tuning in, everybody. This show, this is a fun chill. Hey, night before.
Can we find you, Mav?
Oh,
Yeah, where can I find you, buddy?
I'm gonna be
Where
sitting
can I
in
find
this.
your beautifully plumped fat baby.
I'm gonna be sitting in this chair a lot over the next several days. So you'll be seeing me right here. Hit the notification bell, share, subscribe, all that stuff. Hit the like button, please. Appreciate everybody. Oh my God, there's a kid sitting next to me now, and this.
I know, and Psycho's doing all that weird shit.
Do all that stuff. Appreciate everybody that has taken the time to come and join in any of our streams this week, because it's like we don't know when we're going live. You know what I mean? Sometimes something pops up and it's just like, hey, let's do this, and we just do it, right? But it's a lot of fun. This is the time of year to have a lot of fun, right? Be positive and like enjoy all this like sick ass gaming news we're getting, all these leaks and rumors, and we know we're about to be pounded by trailers tomorrow and Sunday.
There's children here.
We are. It's gonna be an onslaught. It's gonna be the nonstop pounding, of trailer after trailer after trailer. It's gonna be freaking amazing. I can't wait.
That's what that dude said about my mom last night on Xbox.
And
Sorry.
tomorrow night we will still have PM in the PM. It will be our late show, like after all the other big shows, and we'll kind of recap everything. PC gaming show will be going on at the same time. So I'm tinkering with the idea of just having it going on a small screen next to us while we kind of talk about stuff with it on mute, just in case anything pops up.
We did that last time, right?
Yeah,
With the
because there was so many
show?
different shows that we just like had it on and
We
kind of,
like-
yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll just have it on the screen just to see in case anything pops up, But besides that, Friday, we're going to have Xbox Ultimate Podcast on Friday night. It'll be our big show, our last big like podcast type show before the Xbox Bethesda Showcase. And on that one, Tim Dog is going to be joining us on Friday, which is fitting right before Xbox Bethesda Showcase to be able to get Tim Dog on Xbox Ultimate for the first time. Actually, he'll be making his appearance on there. So I'm excited about that. And then just bear with us, guys. I appreciate everybody. I hope you find a fun place to hang out over this next week here on this channel, and enjoy all this stuff with us. So I hope you have a good one. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.
We'll see you around.